And third.
Hey, Chriso. Thanks for tuning in, mate. So, Ali is looking to repeat the dose.
Evening, Kieran.
Hasn't done it, so...
Here, I switched off for the World Cup as well, mate. You'd have to tell me. I was going to wind all the Scottish people up when I said welcome to them all, but I held back because, yeah, we didn't win it.
3 seconds, Shorty said. Needs to remove the ball.
It's going to stay high. Good effort.
Oh, it's a big end from Clayton after a huge save from Ali.
This is where they can grind you down, players like Ali Fitzroy.
Oh, yeah. Kills the first end, draws the shot on the second end.
And then you miss.
Yeah.
You miss your opportunity,
narrowly,
and it starts gets mentally at you and battle with it.
So interesting, but they're he's asking for a short jack roll this time, so long one way, short the other. Looks like Grant's delivered that pretty well here. Tactics straight away. Hey, Nuggets. Always a good game to call when Jimmy's around. My favourite commentator.
You said to me, who am I commentating with this week? And I said, my favourite commentator. Well, I said, no, I said the number 2.
Just your accent. It's good to listen to.
Good home.
Started well here on all rinks, Clayton. That's exactly what you want to do away.
Blank Nan kills and then kills the end a few rinks over.
Could probably hear him in the effects mic from,
he's
from 4 rinks away.
He's not shy on coming forward, is he? Good reply by Banksy.
Yeah, great shot. Handy bowls there from Grant. He'd be happy with that. It's always difficult to tell who's going to win after such a long break. You know, you don't know who's been bowling, who's been resting, how they're going to come out.
Yeah, it's right, mate.
So a lot of unknowns in this one.
And everyone's, like we sort of mentioned earlier, everyone is different. For me, the worst thing that I could do for my game would be to practice in a break. I'm much better at just going away and coming back.
Yep.
Not that I give it much thought anymore, but he's gone hard as Rod.
Oh, great shot there.
He just
Rod.
Didn't get all of it. Gets a result, gets the shot, but didn't get all of it and follow it through. Yeah, evening, Jess. Everyone's a bit stoked. Bowls is back. Bit of a warm one this weekend, though, across Melbourne. We're getting close to that 36 where you got to come off or not start your game, but the forecast has downturned in the last day or two. I know there's a couple of degrees. I think we use about 7 different bomb areas across the Metro Melbourne area, and a few are under 36 now. The forecast 35 to top. But a lot, and I mean a lot, of clubs have done a sensible thing and moved games to 9 a.m, 10 a.m, 11 a.m, whenever.
It's been fantastic to see the club use their initiative, get on the front foot.
Rod's going again for that jack, Chris. Takes his own at the back. 2
good shots, and no, it's good to see the clubs come together. Common sense should prevail, you know, in every circumstance. So.
And yeah, we're all about getting people out on the green playing.
If it's safe.
Yeah, correct. Yes, someone already called in the comments that
2 great shots.
Joffa or Scott Rutherford here will chase every second bowl down, and he's true to that word already.
If he keeps doing that, he can chase them all day.
Correct.
That's brilliant. Cracking shot. Evening, Brendan.
Put your tips in this week. Who have you tipped in this one, mate?
I think Fitzroy will win, but
same. I went with them.
I still think it's a lottery coming off the break. It's really, really hard to tell.
I got burnt tipping Fitzroy at home against Yarraville, that game you streamed there, that you did the commentary on. And
Yarraville come from the clouds.
I did think about going Clayton, but I just favour Fitzroy.
You tipped against my club this week, so I'm not talking.
I did, mate, and you know what? I've somehow got beyond JT, so I need to make up some numbers.
No, it's a danger game. I'm just stirring you up.
And your 2 flyings out. Yeah, Bill saying bowls cancelled up in the GV 41.
41. I'll be staying inside. I would not be going outside.
Stinker. Good evening, Andy. Yeah, I'm glad to be back sitting alongside Chris. It's been a while. Like, I don't think I've commentated since the Vic Open, and I only did a game or 2 here and there.
You're a natural.
I'll be battling come the end of the night.
We've got a couple of hours to go.
Yeah, I know.
Not a whole lot on here for Clayton, if I'm honest.
They've had a couple of horrible heads to play into.
It's super blocked up at the front.
Scotty Bowl so far has had to play weighted on the first end and then draw on the worst hand the second end. Now he's got to navigate a tight pack of bowls in the front, runs into it.
Hasn't made it any easier, although could possibly work off his bowl.
You think Shorty can come on the forehand under the black bowl at the front?
Definitely room to draw another, definitely.
There is yellow coming forward.
Yeah, definitely.
That's the way to go.
Yeah. Brad likes it the way it is.
Oh, 100%. He'll be wrapped with this.
Very hard for Ali to get to.
Another one for Dylan Benwell against Dean Reaver.
Even though it's hard to get to, there is danger at the back. It doesn't hurt to cover early, you know, especially a player of Ali's ability. He could easily wick off the front red and white one and trail the jack. So
yeah, it's a lot more conservative than I'll play the game, but I do tend to drop numbers here and there. So
I think he's played this pretty well. If he's not adding another, he's covering.
Giving it a fair stalk.
That's perfect. Thanks, Shorty, for playing exactly what I would have played. Great shot.
So Greens at Yarra will be going good tomorrow, you reckon?
Oh, I played there on Sunday in the region pairs. Unbelievable.
Middle one?
We're on the far green. Middle one was just had been renovated.
Yeah, okay.
It was fantastic. Hats off to him.
Hey, there's the Greens there.
Not sure. No. Someone in the comments will tell us.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
But no, big raps for him. Ali now on his forehand needs to work off something at the front. Is he going to get down enough? He wasn't far away, was he?
He almost played the exact bowl you call.
Thinner edge, and he was a chance.
Cracking day out at 28. It's been in Melbourne. Brad pans through the beautiful edge of the Edinburgh Gardens that this Fitzroy Victoria Bowls Club sits alongside. Near the tram going behind us. It's almost like a perfect Melbourne day of bowls.
Beautiful.
Right here,
it's a beautiful night.
Brad
Shorty jumps in front of the camera again. I'll have to have a word to Shorty in a minute.
He's just had another look at his eye. Damn.
Not as much to work off this time. We'll see if it changes his shot. I think he's trying to drive at this wing ball, is he?
He's going big.
Damn!
Edge of it. Wow. Just trying to get both bowls there.
Break the front, Cam.
Heaps more room now for Brad. It's the only downside to that shot.
He does look for the bowl on bowl, doesn't he?
Hey, Debbie. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, I think everyone was keen for the Friday night bowls to come back. Brad doesn't want to...
Oh, he's just over it.
So one to Fitzroy. Stopped by Scotty Rutherford, the second. Stuck around.
That's what I was saying earlier. That bowl's been there since the seconds finished playing, so it's very, very hard to displace the shot bowl on this green once you're holding it. So
yeah. Dean Reaver picking up a 3 to go 3-2 in front against Dylan Benwell now. Still 2-0 to Blake Mann and 1-0 to Greg McLaughlin.
Come on! Come on, Brad!
As I was just...
Anti-start there.
Yeah, not a million miles away. Yeah, Grant just asking this one to hurry along, and it does exactly what he wants it to do. There's a stat about Grant Carrick, and I know you should never listen to anyone at about 1 in the morning at the side of a bar in Moama, but he told me a story where he's won a title in New Zealand, and someone will know.
Yeah.
I'm trying to dig deep into my thoughts. What
National
title he's
title.
won, but he's won a big title in New Zealand. I'm sure of it.
I've seen him. I'm not surprised. He's very solid.
It's one of them same titles Nino won about 400 years ago, and he still talks about it.
Just got
It's
the,
one of them.
got the newspaper article saved in his phone. Just
Favourites, ready to go.
2 great shots
rippers.
from Grant. That's magic.
Yeah, he's up from the Mornington Peninsula.
It's probably nice for him to come down here and play lead. I know he skips a lot over there, and it's you can see that he's very solid on the draw. And
Got some support as well, mate. He's
yeah.
see Peter Coughlin from City of Frankston Bowls Club, or Frankston Bowls Club. It's changed its name to up here early. He says come to support Grant. All right, Rod Peterson. He's in the area here. Yes, it's Jamie
fantastic
Banks' bowl.
shot.
So 3 to Clayton. Scott Rutherford, who started off pretty well. Bit of work to do here.
Yeah, wouldn't be changing the weight. Just needs to tighten it up a fraction. I'll get you to go and speak to Shorty in a minute.
What a shot. Great start for him.
1 down, but much better.
Weight was good. Bowl tighter. Cannons left arm front.
And the caveman, look, Rod Peterson. I've never seen him with a beard before.
Yeah.
He's had a tough Christmas by the looks of it.
Loves playing bowls.
Mate, he's at
Loves
every
it.
tournament you'll ever see.
Good bowl, man.
Great supporter of it.
Great effort
It's a
there.
good shot.
Evening, Spence. You and Barbie are keeping well, mate. Pretty vocal so far across the
Quite
ring,
no,
so yeah,
definitely.
it's quite a loud game to be involved in. Just in short, it's been around and forever and a day, and
His backhand is lethal.
he's all this.
His backhand.
Yeah, okay.
I don't think you'll mind me saying that, but definitely favours it. Rarely misses.
What's Scotty doing here? He's got to try and get at that jack before they do,
Definitely, 100%. There's good coverage for both teams down the back, so you trail the jack to Grant's bowl first, the black one. That'll be best result. It's a bit quick, I think. That's what he told us anyway.
Yeah.
Chrissy Watt, how you going, brother? Good to see you tuning in.
Nice little breeze coming along here now, mate.
Beautiful,
It's
mate.
almost like the most idyllic night ever.
After some of the games we've had to sit and watch,
Yes.
this is great.
T-shirts.
Here we go.
Short angle. Look at that run, Chris. Look at that run.
Oh, he's just
That's a
gone
run
through.
from a man who should not be running down a bowler's ground.
Couple of seconds now for Fitzroy.
Oh, he's down again straight away. Straight out the hand twice, eh?
That means he's nowhere near it, or he's right on the jack, Jimmy.
We're going to have to rock, paper, scissors of who's going to go and talk to Shorty here. He's going to crack the right sad to when we go and tell him as well.
I think you can do that one.
Brad's volunteered. Brad doesn't know him.
If you haven't played in front of the stream before, it's quite deceiving how wide you have to stand. I'm probably guilty of it myself.
Yeah, good evening or morning for you, Aid, over in Oxford. And it's a good comment from Andy there. Notice the difference in delivery. Not putting the non-bowling hand on the thigh. You know what? I do it on my delivery. I have it on my left thigh. But where that came about, when I was about 12, I had someone video my delivery. And that's one of the things they said to me. They said, you kept falling off a mat because you're unbalanced, because your arm's not stabilising your position.
Great shot from Brad.
Can he go with it as well? He does.
Yeah.
Ripper.
Great shot.
Gives no emotion either.
Oh, it's a big one, the balance, isn't it?
100%.
That point of release.
Tightens you in, you're not spread about. So yeah, you're right there, Andy.
You see a lot in the UK, they don't use their left arm or vice versa their right arm for support at all.
Yeah. Mainly because they're trying to hurt all the bowls up the
Well,
green.
they usually get their weight from their body movement, don't they?
Yeah.
Whereas down here in Australia, it's our arm swing really. Or we have push bowlers, but they tend to just use their body weight. Therefore, they don't really need the balance.
Ali finding that it hangs if you put a bit of pace on this his forehand. But
Yeah, I don't think I converted once playing that hand. When I played here, it's a nightmare. And Fitzroy actually have a bowl exactly where the jack's going.
yeah,
Camera angle's deceiving. I think that jack's going straight back to Fitzroy's bowl. So
I reckon Brad smiled as he delivered that ball. He's enjoying being on the live stream.
I saw the camera.
I think he knows he's going to make contact.
Straight back. Yeah, should still be.
Oh, Shorty reckons they're down now.
He's clipped it hard enough. Close measure.
He's played what would have been a very difficult shot for Ali to play.
And Elliot clearly overplayed it with his first, so.
Well, Scotty Biles, a third for Ali, reckons it's a measure. You could see by that sort of reaction there, shaking his hand.
Kyrgios and Djokovic are still playing. I thought he hurt his hamstring, Djokovic. Thought they might have pulled the pin on that one, but
I love my sport. I'll
be a
watch
cracker.
anything, but tennis, I'm not the biggest fan. I don't know why.
here's a good question. Let us know in the comments what sport you can't stand watching. And if you're going to say bowls, don't bother commenting.
And if anyone says football or soccer, get off. I'm not having that argument tonight.
I'll tell you mine. I can't stand watching basketball.
Yeah,
I love
fair.
the sport.
Yeah.
I think it's fantastic, but
I watch it more for the theatre of it. I think it's a good.
Yeah.
It's a good sport for that. I actually it took me a while to get into the American sports. I've only sort of got into probably the last 5 or 6 years. I love the baseball now, into that. I sort of now have picked a team and understand the rules a bit more.
Yeah, so one down. Unfortunate for Brad there.
You had to get it on there.
Stan, basketball. So he did give it away. See how Catters goes, leading off from here.
Someone said it's pronounced football, isn't it? Or soccer? I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's
I'll let you have that. I'll let you have that discussion.
we're not in America. There's a funny one in the World Cup. England played America, and you could hear the American fans chanting through the game. It's called soccer.
Yeah.
That's what we need in bowls, a bit of chanting from the sidelines.
Oh, you got some support for tennis. Wow, jeez.
Yeah, right, good. Test cricket is a funny one.
Have you watched tennis live?
Yes, but not for a long time in the same breath.
It's unbelievable at the highest level. How hard they hit the ball.
I don't know why, it's just not my thing. I used to follow it when Andy Murray was good. That's about it.
No, mate, you play that through, you get him.
Test cricket, that's highly un-Australian, Mark.
I'm a big Test cricket fan. I could sit there for days. No, I do sit there for days watching.
Oh,
Especially England now going 6.5 and over for 100 over against Pakistan.
playing on a
scoring
road.
500 a day.
Regan, you could score 100 on that pitch.
Very good effort, man.
Good correction there from Grant.
Yeah, good adjustment. Yeah, car racing. I don't mind the F1.
Just watch it and wait for something to happen, or
I sort of get behind someone, Lewis Hamilton, big fan of him.
Just jump on the winner, huh? Is that what you do?
Jamie Banks, good adjustment by him also. So good corrections from the leads. I've got one in the head each. Oh, come on, Tim. Darts. Darts is amazing. You watch the darts?
I like watching them score 9 darters. That's thrilling to me, but
How good was that
I've
leg?
never watched a full game. Yeah, I did watch that.
Leg,
yeah.
That leg was ridiculous.
Can't comment. I've never watched the whole thing, but I know it takes a lot of skill. You've scored a 180 before,
Mate.
Plenty.
If I scored a 60, I'd be happy.
Yeah.
Right, Scotty Rutherford there, the second. Trying to...
Oh, he has. Just a grand bowl though.
You could tell by his reaction he was quicker than he wanted to be, but gets a piece to Jackson. Not all is bad.
Not a hell of a lot separating the two front ends just at the moment. I'd say it's been pretty even. Rod's just a bit skinny this time, I think. His weight was good. Quite back flopped in for second, has it? Might have.
Yeah, it could have. I back Scotty here to be pretty close. He's been very consistent first 3 ends. This is the tighter hand, doesn't do as much. He's Skip just urging it, the hurry, Brad Janner, but not quite getting there.
Yeah.
That's the second umpire call we've had already tonight. Next door. Scotty Bowles yet to really have an impact, so
he's been playing a pretty negative heads, really. So he's got a chance here to trail this jack. Really put the end away here, almost.
Bit quick, you know.
Yeah.
Hasn't quite settled yet, Scotty.
Sort of what can happen when you play a runner on the first bowl, first end, isn't it?
Yeah, correct.
Just after having a roll up, so.
So it's a tough position to play third. You're required to play so many different types of shot.
Easy.
You make it look easy,
just let
mate.
the skip do all the work.
You make it look easy.
They get all the credit and they get all the negative comments.
Yeah, you want to see him read a book to his 2 young kids, Sean. He's nowhere. They read it to him in the end. That was all time, that was. He still gets ripped for that in the office as well.
He won't take that laying down. He'll come back with something at you.
No, he'll take him half hour. Yeah, he will. He'll Google something.
He's taking the second shot out.
Gives him a bit of a guide of his own as well. Just try and play off his own next time in that forehand.
He played the perfect weight to turn up their front bowl, so just wanted to measure now. Scotty changing hand now.
Which is the sensible thing in my opinion. He's
Pretty
found
close.
his line pretty
weight.
good here.
He's to hurry. And he has. Great shot.
Yeah, good bowl. Good correction from his first as
Yeah.
well. I mentioned he struggled to really get into the game, but that'll help his confidence and him settle no end.
A lot of bowls at the back for Brad, unfortunately. Sorry for Short, he's got one to come. So if you're going to move the jack back, you want to do it with this bowl.
Yeah, having a fair look at it.
Yeah.
They're having a fair chat. See him gesturing coming in that way.
This is the thing, isn't it, about playing third? He doesn't have to get this shot. But what he does have to do is make it easier for Brad.
Fair call. Very good call.
Yeah, get something past. If he does convert, that's a bonus. I don't know if he's going to stay on with that weight, but if he's hitting the target, it shouldn't matter.
Ooh.
And luckily, their bowls run through with it. Be quite a few down if that bowl didn't come through, so...
No real reaction reaction from the Fitzroy
No, pretty
boys.
unfortunate, yeah.
Tell you what they thought of that shot.
Doesn't look easy to get to either, actually. I'm sure Ali will find some sort of angle, or he might even think he can draw it. Alright, we're going to see Wade. He sees an angle somewhere.
I think he sees angles no one else sees.
Needs to get the bowl clean. He's got 3 seconds.
Square!
That's good. Opened it up for himself. Very good, in fact.
Yeah, he has. I've played against him a fair bit, Ali. A lot of not Pennant, a lot of Pennant. Obviously Clayton and Sandbelt with Melbourne. And he always shouts something when a drive goes in, and half the time I'm like, what's he on about? Like, he just shouted square. I'm like, what's he on about? Square of what?
Yeah.
But it seems to work for him.
Just do that tomorrow. Just
like,
say,
yeah, circle.
just hit something.
Yeah.
And
Just like calling out turkey. I don't know, whatever. Ooh, that'll be the back bowl now for Fitzroy, which slightly changes it.
yeah, I think you'll still go at this.
You've got the bowl.
Yeah, 2 seconds.
Hopefully no jack if you're Ali and Clayton here.
Fortunate there. Just stay up, Brad. See what he shouts out this time, Jimmy. Here we go. It's the bowl clean. It's close.
Got it. What a bowl.
Ah, that's fantastic.
That's what he shouted this time. He always shouts something. Like,
Yeah.
I'm telling you. Watch him for the rest of the game. Cracking shot.
Great shot. The one thing that gets me is when they shout result. Like, what result? Do you want the jack to come forward? Do you want the jack to go back?
I just
Do you want to hold one?
I'll shout result a lot. There you go. Brad's going back for it.
Bare jack, is he?
Yeah, I think so.
Is it 3 now?
That'll be 3. That's an extra one there to Clayton, I think. I think he beats the back one.
I think he just couldn't see a way to draw around the front bowls. That's why he played that shot.
No, my favourite. It's not normally when I'm driving in the head. It's when I'm playing with 6 feet into a head. It's just result. Be kind. Just be kind.
Be kind.
Yeah. Just don't jag it this way or jag it that way. Or
Well, the next time we play each other, if you just yell result, just tell me what result you want to happen as you say it, and I'll feel better.
yeah, he's looking well. Raise up, Ross. He's looking real healthy tonight. Just the 2, so he can get another one away.
Nope.
5-1 now. Sorry, 4-1.
Yeah, Spence. Probably is about 13 seconds. Kevy Anderson tuning in. Welcome to the stream.
Get your rest, Kevy. Playing with Kevy in a tournament next week. He's going
I'll
to
tell you
bring
what.
his A game, mate.
Kevy, bring your own personal masseuse or something, as you are going to have to do a lot of carrying.
I brought you one of them. I'm going to bring my massage gun with me and just do his back for him after every day.
As soon as you win it, just get into me straight away.
But it won't be because of me we won it, I'll tell you that. I'm there for moral support and to throw a few balls down. Oh, Grant Catterick, the lead for Clayton. Going pretty good again.
Yeah.
Superb weight.
Yeah, he's zoned in now.
Had a fair tussle. He's probably just in front, Grant, after
I
the first
think,
4.
yeah, it's very even, the front 4.
Yeah,
Very even.
Jamie Banks.
Really only Ali separating them at the moment. A few big conversions. Great shot there.
Yeah, good stuff from Jamie, lead for Fitzroy. He's now I'm looking at his delivery, Grant, because that comment from Andy he's everything you would teach someone not to do. Like his whole body shunts as he lets go of the ball.
It's jerky, yeah.
And he's sort of slipped off the mat on the side. Like it's just everything you would say not to do. If you
Being
were
from
teaching
New
a
Zealand, the
textbook.
greens would be flying, right?
Correct.
So he's probably moulded his delivery based on that.
But surely a jerky movement on a quick green like that would be hard. Bit of noise from the barefoot at the back.
Great effort. If I've learned anything over the last 4 years, Jimmy, it doesn't matter what it looks like as long as it gets close.
Yeah, it's
correct. I've suffered my own demons, and
well, as long as you do make the same errors every time,
yeah, that's right.
so you're consistent. Yeah. That's all it is, really.
Don't think about what it looks like. Just get it close.
Rod just sailing through. All flat sold, Kev. Don't worry about that, mate. No damage to the green. Greenkeepers approve. It's all it needs to be.
You could wear studs on this, couldn't you? Screw-ins.
Scotty Rutherford, superb bowl. He's been the pick of the front end so far for me.
Yeah. I haven't seen him play much, but very impressive so far.
Yeah, exactly the same for me.
That's the best part about this streaming.
Yeah, you see players you would normally see. You see a young kid next door as well. Yep. It's Eridani Wheeler, I think.
Beautiful delivery, if you watch it.
Yeah. Rod Peterson's after this. Chris is going to...
Oh, he's played a great shot regardless. Well played.
Black one doesn't flop down either. A very good second shot now. Probably wants to keep away from it now and try and build a head behind Scott.
He's very good here again. Clears the jackets, the orange.
Oh, wow.
What a shot. Who is this man? Does he want to play a tournament next week?
Someone just shouted, who gave him 2 bowls?
To get his number.
Yeah, that's top bowling.
Brilliant.
Top bowling.
And a fist pump. I love seeing that.
Yeah, he's fired up as well. He's right up for this.
That's awesome.
Now he's holding me on the shelter at the back.
Job done.
Yeah. Scott Biles, the third for Clayton. Just trying to splash into that last bowl or onto the jack. The bowl.
He's very close as well.
Close here, mate. Where's the jack
going
to go?
What a shot.
Oh, what a head this is so far.
Some cracker bowls being played out.
The dinner plate over and 3 around the jack.
Oh, you called it. He drew the shot last head and he's back. His confidence is back.
He's just started stepping up now.
Yep. 1-2 Fitzroy, I think, was the soft call.
What do you want, Fred?
So looking for coverage, I think. That's what he's saying. Where do you want it? Maybe drawing a Brad's feet here.
There's been a couple over because it's now 6-4 to Benwell over Reaver. Also 6-1 to Nairn on the far rink against Slaven.
Hot start, Clayton. Exactly what they would have been hoping for.
Not
a bad shot there from Shorty. Gives them back a bowl and a little bit of coverage out the side.
So 10 in front, Clayton at this early stage. Not quite a quarter of the way through. First game back after the Christmas break. This Metro BCIB Premier League. So big shout out to the Moama Bowls Club who help us power these streams and BVTV in general. Bring you events all through the year. Thanks for their continued support.
So just going for coverage here, Fitzroy, because if Clayton hit the red and white bowl, it's Jack's splashing out there. It's a good idea to cover. Holding a good one, pretty hard to get a second, so. This is a plastic. I don't think it's Sandfield though. Not sure exactly what it's called, but you up with the different types of plastic?
No,
I think it's a Sandfield plastic. Shorty's moved at the wrong time.
It's having an alt, it's in the way of the camera again. It's all played in good spirits, so they're all laughing at each other. It is Sandfield, Tom. Thanks, buddy. I know one of our amazing viewers would know.
That's a relief.
I almost committed to saying it's Sandfield because I remember playing on it when it was brand new and there was definitely sand on it.
You just don't see a lot of sand, yeah.
But I thought it could have just been a windy day and something coming from Edinburgh Garden, so I didn't want to commit.
I still cop it the last time I made a mistake on this commentary, so I hesitate to say anything.
Just do what I do, make so many that they can't pick you out on one in particular. So.
Yeah. Yeah, netball's pretty hard to watch. I struggle to watch that as well.
Yeah, same.
Surely Ali doesn't play this. If he touches the red and white bowl, the jack splits out to the right of screen and it's all Fitzroy. I know he can make a double if he gets the yellow bowl clean, but gee, this is risky. Are you playing it?
No.
One down's not that bad.
Well, he has to play it because he doesn't have to, but he can just play a nothing bowl.
Well, Brad could play it with his last.
So maybe he just goes and cover.
Well, he's going for it.
He's a lot braver than me. Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't be playing this.
Going. Playing with his Tiger 2s, Ali. So
and he's covered.
Turn him more.
That's a perfect cover bowl.
Brad's not playing it.
1-2 Fitzroy.
Was just the one.
And Clay! Out of there!
Nothing crazy here with the jack length. Both teams playing pretty much the same length. Just over a short end, I'd say medium.
It's the sort of length you practice, hey?
Yeah.
It's not that easy practice length.
It's where you put the jack at both ends. And,
which is a good and a bad thing.
Get fall within a foot and walk off, usually.
Yeah. It's practice done, boys. See you later.
Yeah. Great start. Jamie?
I tell you what I love about the live stream games at Fitzroy Victoria. I can see a crew of people walking in on the backside there. They're from Princess Park down the road.
Yeah.
So George Matoulis, who's the president of Fitzroy Victoria, he's playing 2 rinks over. He's actually on the map now. He's playing in the Dean Reaver rink. He coaches once a week, once every couple of weeks down at Princess Park.
There,
so they come up and support him the other way. Like, it's a good little community. They were all here last time. Their high side would be in Division 6, I think, Princess Park. So it's good for them, Come and see some Premier Bowls, it's great.
We need more people, don't we, like George, putting the time in.
Oh, he's a great bloke, George.
Yeah, good bowling here, both leads.
Yeah, but both in the vicinity. It's been they've set the respective sides off to a pretty good start so far. We've had no horrendous heads. They've all been pretty tight. Grant Catterick just wants to hurry that down. It's just lacking that second finish, this green, to be a real good green. Not bagging it out by any stretch of the imagination,
no,
but
it is on the slower side.
But it is, You imagine someone like Greg McLaughlin, who's playing up in Pine Rivers and around the greens up there, coming to this, he's going, what?
He's using different bowls anyway.
Yeah, just at the back of screen there, behind the young Eridana, you can see the Princess Park crew.
Speed here from Rod. Just going to come down, but he's in a good home. Good wait for a trail.
Yeah, when he's missing Rod, he's missing on the heavier side, which is always a good thing.
Especially when you're playing with Ali.
Yeah, sometimes you got to play dear skip,
Yep.
Scott Rutherford again.
Close, this is a great shot.
He's in some good form early. Very good form. What have I done here? I've screwed the scoreboard up.
Youngest ever Premier League player. Someone could probably tell us. I played 2 games when I was 10, but I think Dylan Fisher might have been younger than that.
You're kidding.
Yeah, and played, but someone will tell us.
In Premier?
Yeah, I played Premier for Darebin City. Just filling in for 2 games. But I think Dylan Fisher might have been even younger when he played. So
if you have the Fitzroy persuasion at home, you'd be happy to know that they stuffed the scoreboard up next door, which is what I copy ours off, and Greg McLaughlin actually leads Todd Simmons 5-1.
Not as dire as they thought.
5 ends. I'll just go off there. Scoreboard.
They put themselves as the away.
I don't know what they
the
did.
away team.
I don't know what they did. I'm also a bit out of practice on keeping 4 scorecards at the same time.
That's why I'm happy you're doing it.
This one.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Neil saying Scott was the club singles champion. You can see why, Neil. He's
not surprised.
Going good. Who knocked you off this year in yours?
Andy Brandlin. We played ours in winter, middle of July.
You did, that's right.
It was about 4 degrees. No, very windy. But I was completely out bowled that day.
Hey, Pep, about 13 and a half, 13, we reckon, there. Synthetic out. So not the quickest. That brings its own challenges in for the players when it's not the quickest. Changes the game slightly. Yeah. You'd see from the Com Games as an example of recent bowls on a slow green we would have all watched.
Yeah, definitely.
Completely different style of game.
Without the wider bowls, one hand does turn more than the other, but can't play the same shots you normally would. Shorty now. See if he can convert here.
They don't dislike it.
It's away. Not all bad.
Nah.
Probably
you can play a very similar shot with the next bowl Fitzroy to sort of get the inside or just miss it and sit that bowler Grant Catterick's, the black one. So I reckon there's about, I don't know, I'm guessing here, about 100 barefoot bowlers down on the front green here at Fitzroy. It's amazing.
Always pumping here.
Spoke to Jacob, who's playing Jacob's series, 3rd in the rink next door for Fitzroy for Freddie Greg McLaughlin. He said they were absolutely packed November, December, full to the brim. Yeah. Scotty's given up on this one. Well, yeah. I think, I mean, Fitzroy, Victoria as a bowls club are definitely blessed with location, right? Edinburgh Gardens, which is just an amazing part of the world. It's always busy. They're right on a main road with a tram going past, but one thing I think some bowls clubs could probably take from what Fitzroy do here is how open it is. All the fences are see-through. Everyone can see in. Everyone knows this is a bowls club.
Yes, 100%.
They can see it's busy. So, and that entices people to come in. You don't want to stick up the big fences and
and then nobody knows what's going on.
Yeah,
that's a good point there, Jimmy.
Brad, got to get round this front one. Chris, gonna.
Geez, weight was good. Could be 2 and a measure. Front yellow's probably 3rd. Nothing crazy here for Ali. Just trying to draw another in, I think.
He changed his mind on the mat then, didn't he?
Yeah, he's looking at something. I don't think he can get back playing the other hand, so.
Be easy for you, Spence. Not easy for a meal mortal like me. Very clear instructions from Shorty there.
Yep, trial the jack.
You get your own on the way through, that's fine. Have you got Brad Janet? Shorty, get out of that way.
Slightly under, I think. Oh, that's Clayton's there. I think it's 3 now.
Yeah, I agree. Greg next door playing a bomb.
It's changing hand here, Jimmy. What's he seen?
I think he's trying to
Turn Scotty's in,
yeah,
perhaps?
Yeah. Not on that line, he's not going to lose it. Playing the inside out.
Possibly.
Yep, 3. 3 to Clayton there, just starting to turn the screw.
Grant's bowl's sat there the whole end, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Brilliant shots. Hey, Michael. Thanks for tuning in, mate. Hope your bowls is going well.
Yeah, start ramping up again now. The Victorian season, there's events going on left, right and centre. The junior event next week, mate. You probably would have played in this back in the day, the Dalesford Flapper Shield.
Yep. All the regions, junior regions come together.
Correct.
Yeah, no, it's fantastic.
That kicks off on Wednesday next week. So teams from Gippsland, Murray Mallee, Campaspe, Bendigo, Geelong, sort of mixed in with Corangamite, Northern Gateway. Try not to miss anyone out here. Goulburn Valley, and there's one more that I am missing out. Who is it?
Did you get Bendigo?
Yeah, I got Bendigo Campaspe in.
Great start from Grant.
Oh, someone's going to hate me.
Dialed in.
That's what you want when you pick a 3 up the front, 7-2 in front as your lead to go straight on it. Jamie goes real close. A lead for Fitzroy. Evening Joyce from Port Macquarie. Keeping well. Yeah, 2
How's this for a pair?
2 goodies.
He's on fire.
So Grant doubles up. He's pretty impressed with his work on the way down as well.
As he should be.
Ballarat. I knew I'd miss
Got it?
someone yet. Scott's just texted me.
Oh, yeah.
It's been held
Already come to
in
you.
the Ballarat Gold Diggers. I knew I was missing one. Should be good. I just saw they had the under 18 singles at Yarraville Footscray this week as well.
Great tournament there.
Aussie Jones winning it.
Yep.
It's good to see all these events popping up for kids. I think Leopold have got a pairs event end of the month as well.
Yep. And the juniors are supporting these tournaments as well.
100%.
So
They're all the
that's
travelling.
off to the parents and
Yeah,
You know.
you look at the names that are there, and you know they're coming from like Moama down at Yarraville to play a game. It's amazing. Just imagine more action if my 10-year-old said, "Dad, can you drive me to Moama to play in this?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that a bowls
stress.
tournament?
Yeah, no stress, mate.
Yeah.
Some amazing work. Hey Terry, you're pretty spot on with that, buddy. So if you go to start and it's 36 as you go to start, obviously there's heaps of games that have changed tomorrow. There's a lot at 10 a.m, 9 a.m, 11 a.m. But if you go to start and it's 36, if it doesn't drop below 36 within that hour from your start time, then game abandoned from the start. If you commence your game, you've got to be checking the bomb or having someone at the venue checking the bomb. If it goes over 36 during the game, you come off. You can wait for up to an hour. If within that hour it drops below 36, go back on and carry on from where you left off. If it doesn't, game abandoned. Now you can have multiple breaks if the heat goes up and down from 36. So it's not a total of an hour, but it's an hour for each break. That makes sense. The only rule you have to keep your eye on is 5 hours to complete the game. So if you have 2 breaks of almost 59 minutes both times and manage to get back on because it drops below, you're going to be pushing to get the game in. The other thing to bear in mind, mate, is that 60 ends in a 16-a-side game constitutes a completed game. So if you manage to get past the 60 end mark, it doesn't mean get the 60 and stop, but if you get to 64 as an example and then you get heated off and you can't get back on the hour, then the game will constitute a game because you've played the 64. I hope I've made that as understandable as possible. But I will say there is a whole heap of games starting at early in the morning tomorrow, so we should be fine. Fingers crossed.
You'd encourage clubs to use common sense, wouldn't you? Yeah. Player safety above all else. It's only a game of bowls in the end.
And it kind of looks worse up north, the north side of Metro Melbourne.
Yep.
The west, where I live, it's forecast 35 now, and
which is still very, very hot.
It's still warm, but it's below that 36. Yep. I mean, for a pasty Englishman like me, anything post above 30 is too much for me, man.
Well done.
Hey. Yeah.
Where's the jack going to go? Wow, it stayed there. Good shot in the end from Scotty. And first real loose end of the match from the Fitzroy rink. Going to need someone to save him, I think, here. Big trouble. Jimmy?
Correct.
And that was supposed to be a cover bowl I'd just seen on the replay. That's my weakest shot at the moment. I try and bowl a cover bowl and I put it on the jack and make it worse.
Oh, mate, what a tough problem that is to have.
Good front end, so I better practice there.
I'll try and put one on the jack and it ends up a cover bowl, so I'm going to go the opposite way. Not against Matty O tomorrow, I'm not, though.
Here we go. Shorty. Oh, jeez. Wasn't far away, but...
Matty O's horse is running tomorrow as well.
Cool. Just tell me, is it during the game? The race?
Yeah, it is actually.
Yeah,
it is. I'm going to get into it. It's a good point, that is. It's just been scratched.
You can't watch that. You've got to play your bowl, mate. You can't sit on the sideline and watch that.
He had a nightmare last race, so he's trying to bounce back.
You putting a blocker in here if you're Ali? Or you just...
I don't think Ali Forside knows how to play a blocker.
Hope Brad...
I don't think it's in his repertoire.
Twice, yeah, okay.
It's in his wardrobe of bowls.
I mean, there's every chance that
that's what he's tried to do.
Brad could miss. The pressure's on him, but it's not going to count.
It's a tough bowl to play a blocker.
Yeah, it doesn't count, so...
Hey, Mary. Look, each region sets their own heat policy, and from my understanding, the regions are completely happy doing that. I think because you have more hotter days up in the regions, you'd probably lose a fair stack of games to heat. I know some are 40 and 38 and whatnot, but from my understanding, almost all of them country regions have said games must start at 9 or 10.
Just swinging weight with that one. Thought it might have been a drive.
He's not known for his driving.
Oh, he doesn't
Brad
drive much? Okay.
I don't know him for his driving anyway. Someone out there might.
Very difficult weight to play on this.
Tom will know. Tom's in the comments. Is he known for his driving, Brad? I've never known him as a driver. He's always sort of trying to draw his way out of trouble.
Definitely needs one here, especially if Ali puts another one there.
Good afternoon, John from New Zealand. You've got a few Kiwis playing in this rink. Grant Catterick, the lead for Clayton, and obviously Ali Forsyth. You'll know him well. Yeah, Shorty said go again.
Yep. Looks better.
Yeah, he's got something.
Connection. Yeah, unfortunately.
Oh, might have cut one out or not.
I think he's a lot down here. I think it's 5 or 6.
Big moment.
Could be 6. Could be 7.
There you go. They do know him for driving. I've only ever played singles against him and seen him just draw his way.
I reckon if he had a drive, he would have been using it then. Because that is very hard.
Should have gone bigger.
That's hard swing, and he's made a connection, and nothing's happened. That's the problem with that swinging weight. Is that a 6 or?
No one wants to tell us.
Oh.
He hit the target.
Go, Brad!
Try to get Scotty Nada.
14 they're on now, so it was It was a 7.
Oof.
14-2, yeah, it's just dropped to 7.
You don't see them too often.
No. It's unfortunate because Ali didn't count with either of his bowls. And after Brad's swinger, Ali's bowls are both in the count. So he's hit his target and he's
should have gone quicker.
A bit unfortunate in that way, yeah. He could have gone quicker and missed twice, but I think he would have got a better result with more weight. Yeah.
I seen Ali march down the ground and say, "This is a big end, boys, to his rink.
Yeah.
You always want to defend.
He's hit the nail on the head.
Or not drop a 3 or a 4 back and half your advantage that you've just picked up."
And it happens all the time. It really does, even at this level. I'll be happy with just one here, Clayton.
Correct. Bag of emotions, Grant, as he lets go of a bowl. Look at him here.
He sways left to right, sort of.
Mate, his heat map on a bowl's going to be all over and cover the whole rink.
He'd rack up the Ks. He's playing really well. Really, really well.
Jamie's done a fair job of going with him so far, but needs to continue that. He comes flying off the mat as he delivers a ball. There you are. He's going to chase in here.
This is a side of Grant, like I said earlier, we don't really get to see when he plays for his region and stuff.
Yeah.
How solid he actually is on the draw, yeah.
Rod Peterson trying to add to that one of Grant's, urging it to hurry.
I think he will. Very good shot.
Beat the front orange.
It's really well played.
Yeah, top bowl.
It doesn't feel like a 14-2 sort of game, does it?
No, it doesn't at all. Let's try and get some scores. Greg McLaughlin next door is doing his best to cover this. 9-1 in front now. Through 7 ends.
Blake Nairn 9-1 up on the far rink. Cancelling that out, so it's really just this rig score, the difference, isn't it? So like the last game we did here, Fitzroy and Yarraville. One rink from Yarraville that was down brought it closer and they managed to get the win.
Pretty sure it's 8-6 to Dean Reaver, but no, sorry, 10-8 down, so 10-8 to Benwell.
It's taking a bit extra time there, Scotty. Finish in a good spot.
That's where that jack's going to go.
Got good coverage both sides of the head now. Fitzroy might be holding, but probably rather be Clayton in this scenario. Sounds weird to say it, but
yeah. What do you do if you're short? You just try and match that coverage and hold on to the one?
yeah, I mean you can't cover both angles is the problem. Try and land the black bowl. Even if you move the jack slightly to the left of screen and an orange bowl becomes shot, you know, and you give it away, you're going to have it surrounded. So,
yeah, correct. Spence mentioned Grant's accolades earlier. He saw him at state champs a couple of years ago in the pairs final as well. Top player.
Be landing that black bolt. Turn the jack around the corner here. Put themselves in a good situation. He's got the speed to do anything. Happy with himself there, Shorty.
There's not many who ride a bowl as hard as he rides one. He's giving every sinew of his body to urging his bowl up the green there.
He probably knows as soon as he lets it go as well.
Yeah, but he just lives in hope. He's forever an optimist.
Still follows it.
Yes. So he's in top form, blank now on that far rink. He's
one down to one down. It's still good to see.
Here we go, Chris.
Split.
Oh, what a shot this is. Brilliant. Could be 2 now.
Yeah, I reckon it is 2.
What a shot. That's what I wanted Shorty to do.
He's putting some pressure on.
Oh, it's fallen over too. Has it blocked it a little?
Brad's having to play some Hail Mary type bowls, I know.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Swinging weight again.
Can he just rip at the end?
I thought he was right on target there, just didn't come back for him. Takes one out though.
You can see the shoulders just down a little bit of the Fitzroy rink here.
Dropping a 7 hurts a lot.
Yeah.
And it was their only loose end of the match. Really loose end of the match, and they were severely punished for it. So it's a long road back now, but these guys, they won't be giving up.
They're up and about Clayton today.
Yeah, great shot from Todd Simmons next door. Oh. Brilliant.
Buckle!
He's all right here. Just gets his own onto the jack for 1 down. Oh, he still holds on to 1.
Yeah, I reckon so. He's going to draw it off, Brad, now.
Yeah, definitely down. Swing again.
Yeah, he's going the swinger again.
Good shot, man!
They're outnumbered at the back 3-1, but we can't see anything. He just missed wide.
Sure, he's an enigma. He's starting to. I'm definitely not telling
you.
I am not. He's wearing some frustration, is what I'll describe his body language currently.
They're a chicken.
Now, Barry, them shorts, mate, them blue patches that you see on the back of the shorts that the Fitzroy guys are wearing are almost like chamois cloths.
Yeah, it's really helpful, actually.
I wear a pair.
Yep.
You can wipe your hand
Wipe the sweat off,
on the back, your hand nice and dry, or your bowl.
Similar to what the footballers have.
Yeah.
Yep. Keep the hands dry.
Yeah, good again.
It's his loosest bowl. The last 6 ends, he's been on fire. On fire.
Just hurts. 11 shots, 3 ends. It's almost, it just flattens you for the rest of the game, doesn't it? You know, we're not even at the halfway point in this rink yet. But
no disrespect to Clayton, but they weren't playing like they were looking like getting a number. Do you know what I mean? They weren't piling it on and holding 5s and 6s and just came out of nowhere. Just the one loose end from Fitzroy. So
yeah, Chris, we've told Shorty, we'd send another message to him. I just didn't want to tell him as he was marching down the green in a small fit of rage right then.
He's 13 shots down, I'm not telling him.
Yeah, but we have told him and we'll tell him again. There's usually one that flirts around it. He's been the worst I've had in a while, the worst I've ever had, and he's an amazing man and an amazing player, John Snell. But he did not have a clue where that camera was. But he would not have grown up playing bowls, and
he probably never would have thought.
Many years of bowls playing, many years of winning multiple titles in front of a camera. So he's one of the nicest guys going, and we'll cut him some slack, John Snell.
Big call, Brendo. 15 shots to margin. Early days though.
We do normally get some good comebacks in these BVTV game days. We've seen some crackers. Yarraville Footscray involved in 2 in a row.
Yeah.
Out at Altona and then
come back
here the following week.
They just can't win from in front.
Yeah. I'm hoping you're 40 in front of them then in the halfway mark tomorrow, Chris, and they come back and roll you.
Oh.
Here we come.
Who knows how it's going to go. Yeah, good point, Luke. He's hard enough to beat when you're in front of him, let alone when he's in front. Just because he's got his drive is an absolute weapon, and often when you get this far in front in a game of Pennant, you've only got to drop ones and get twos. You don't have to play anything crazy, and if you are a number down, you pretty much got a license to go for it.
I'm sure he won't mind me saying this either, Ali. He's very difficult to beat when he's in a good mood.
Yes.
But easier to beat when he's in a bad mood. Yes. So if you get him in a bad mood and driving at shadows, you've got a fair crack at him.
Yep.
But when he's up and about and fully engaged in this game, he's pulling the strings.
Well, what's happening at the moment too? He's feeding off a few of the other Clayton guys. Todd Simmons has been really vocal. Unce as well.
Yeah, correct.
Blake across the rinks.
It's interesting you say that. Scotty Bowles draws the shot here. But before the game, I was having a chat, and he said to me that, we were talking about, I haven't caught up with him for a while, Ali, face to face anyway, and he said, it's good to have people like Unce in here and Blake, who we kind of thrive off that. He goes, we don't think we're a loud side, but people think we are, but they really bring the energy up around the group.
Yeah, and it makes players like Ellie play better. Getting him close to the jack helps, but there's a lot more that goes into it. I think he said you can still play bad and give the team something, you know.
Correct.
That's probably the difference between an average player and a really good player.
That's what I do. I always make sure I'm picking up bowls for people, giving high fives around.
Yeah.
Because I'm giving them nothing else. So
you said it. I wasn't going there.
I was a bit of the water boy.
Oh. I've seen you play, mate. You go okay.
I don't know.
You're pretty good.
As long as I don't lose to Matty tomorrow.
Got the speed. Far away. 2 great shots from Scotty.
Yeah, he wanted it to fall.
Yeah, that's really good.
It's almost every bowl and every noise you hear. Oh, Shorty, great effort.
Yeah, he might have got the shot. It's close.
He's for Clayton at the moment.
Yeah, definitely. Brenda, just an observation on Blake. I think if you try and match his energy, you're going to end up worse off. I think.
Yeah, he'll thrive back off.
I think you've just got to get close. You know, don't give him anything to feed off. I think there's a few players around in our league like that. Very, very good players, and if you give them some energy to feed off, they play even better. So you're better off staying quiet, going about your business. You know, Brett Spur's one of them.
That's the first person who came of on. You give him a platform to raise to, and he'll raise everything he's got.
Shot there from
LA.
Yeah, definitely.
Gets behind as well.
Definitely 1, maybe 2. No, so if I'm playing a player boisterous like that, the thing I focus on is myself and just let my bowls do the talking. You know. It doesn't matter how good of a player you are, you can't keep the standard up. for 21 ends. Nobody's that good, so we're not robots. You're going to get your chances, you know. Anyway, that's just how I play it. So, trying to trail the jack to shorties. Well, that's swinging. Oh, that's the first ball I've seen rip on that hand.
Oh,
and it's straightened then.
Oh, that was...
Brad's a bit perplexed.
Licorice bag of all sorts, that one, wasn't it?
Turned and then straightened.
Well, I don't know if it's making any difference, but the lights are on now here at Fitzroy. They're going on and off, so I don't think some of them are heated up yet, but...
Geez, he looked good there, that last bowl.
Well, he looked bad and then good at the same time, didn't he?
Yeah. Should be the tighter side, so I got a gust of wind. Just trying to beat the white ball to the left of screen there.
Close.
8 inches from the jack and stay. That's a fantastic shot.
Do you reckon he's got to go the kill here?
Because he brought the back one in. Could be 4. Could be 5.
5.
Could be 5 down here. Well.
Yeah, Shorty doing the experience thing and just saying to Brad, just take your time here, mate. Come and have a look.
Yeah, I think he has made 5 here, so great shot from Ali.
Not a fan of the shoes, Clarkie. What are you doing here, Chris?
I'm killing the end.
That's what I'm doing.
On my backhand because I can't try forehand.
I think he's got to commit to going at this.
Yeah, no, it has to go. Has to kill this end.
Few lads on the comments saying he's one of the best.
Swinging again. Or is it draw weight? It just didn't do what his first one did.
3 down now.
It didn't turn as much. No, that's Brad's bowl, the back one, so I think it was 2.
Alec. Giving us nothing, these players. Just a 2.
Yeah, Brad's bowled the back one, so he was 4 down, so saved 2 shots. I think that swinging weight's okay if the green's running 16 seconds and you can trust the amount of turn you're going to get.
But yeah, you already saw from the bowl before it do a bit of a
different
thing to what you expect.
He's fighting it, whereas if he goes quicker, he's...
Takes it all out of it.
Yeah. Yeah, Banksy, I think Tiger 2's Ali's decided to use. He said he tried both sets of bowls in the roll-up, Evos and...
Yeah, he's Evos as well.
And Tiger 2's, and he's just... Because of the pace of the green, he liked the Tiger 2's for a bit more turn.
Yeah, he said if I need to get round any short bowls on a slow green, there might be a few.
Yep.
That's a skill in itself, changing
use a different set. I was just going to ask, are you a fan of...
I understand it. I completely understand that level of them players doing that. Me personally, I struggle enough with one set, let alone trying to work out another line of another set, but fully understand it. It's the same as you use certain clubs in golf for certain shots and certain types of
Definitely. I never thought in singles the bowl mattered, you know, for the speed of the green, but in Pennant, definitely back end. We played on some pretty slow greens, I think.
Yeah,
using a wider set of bowls.
We had a pretty ordinary pre-Christmas. I expect the greens to be amazing now.
Yeah.
I reckon we've got to snap a warm weather coming.
Yeah. No, I'm a big fan of it. If you're playing back end in Pennant.
Oh, this is it right here, right now, Chris, for Fitzroy. They've lost the last 4 ends, dropped a stack of shots. They're holding 2 after Leeds bowls. Scotty Rutherford's got to dive in here, and they've got to start controlling heads because they're chasing a lot at the moment.
Yeah. Well, Jamie's got them off to exactly the right start here. Scotty's backed up pretty well. As I think Todd Simmons got a 2 there. 2, so 9-6 after 9. The Todd Simmons rink.
Yeah, Clarkie's right about Spence. Here's a different set for every hour of the day.
There's limits, isn't there? Oh, jeez. Very fortunate.
Yeah, Brenda, I reckon, like I just mentioned then, Fitzroy just got to start. I mean, in this particular rink, they've just got to start winning ends. They've got to start controlling heads, feeling a bit better, not trying to chase the shot constantly. I mean, they got very fortunate, Clayton, then to get rods in front, but it's just got to be bit by bit. Small blocks. They can't look at the 19 shot difference and go, oh, we're going to get back 19 shots. It's right. The next quarter of the game, the next 5 ends across the 4 rinks, we've got to pick up more shots than they pick up and start the building blocks from there.
We had a couple of games like this that we've streamed. I think Brendan Numbers, it was in one of them at Altona, and you know, it just took a few good bowls to change the whole game. And there's one thing that's on Fitzroy's side is there's plenty of time. So
yeah, third of the game.
What's not going to help them on this rink is the amount of good fortune that Clayton has just received with those 2 closest bowls to the jack. Rod wicked off an 8-foot short bowl, and Scotty's just wicked off a 2-foot wide bowl. So
it's not going for you. It's not going for you, is it, mate?
Especially in long bowls for some reason.
Learn it all from you, Lola.
You get 2 or 3, come on, you kill it.
You must have finished Emily in France, Lola. Or Emily in Paris, whatever it's called on Netflix now.
My missus is watching that.
Yeah, I know. Matty's well into it. So he's tuning in for the bowls tonight. Must have finished his series.
Pretty popular, isn't it?
Oh, not for clue. Blake Nairn's playing a game of footy over there, I'm telling you. He's up and about, like he's just kicked a 50-metre goal.
Yeah, he's right into it. His opponent's got 2 bowls left. I'd probably get that excited if it was the last bowl of the end, but you'd expect your opponent to reply. Love to hear in the comments your best comeback. What's your best comeback?
Oh, in terms of being down, how many shots?
Yeah, how many shots down?
Oh, mate, I don't even know. I had a season in Div2 a few years ago. I only just moved to Melbourne. I think I played the last 10 games at Skip, and I didn't lose a game in them 10. And one of them, we were 9 shots down with 3 ends to go, and we went 3-3-3 to tie the game to get the record. I was pretty happy with that. Had to drive a bowl out in my last one. He still had a chance to draw in a cut the 3 down to a 2 or a 1, and he never. But, that's one that sits in my head. But what about you? I feel like you've got a cracker sitting up your story.
Biggest last end to win. We got a 7 to win a Region 4s one year. Yep. That's on the last end, so pretty happy with that.
That's ridiculous stuff, that, isn't it?
Very fortunate to get 7, but.
Oh, Shorty, just in short here. Down again.
Is he going to turn? I thought he was on a good line, but just drifted out on him.
I'm glad he's not marked up. He's just give his bowl an absolute service there, just in short there.
Yeah, he thought it would do a bit more than it did.
There you go, 25 shots down. Danny Grasso, it's a fair turnaround.
Brilliant comeback.
A Divi semi as well.
Usually
please tell me you backed up and won the final there, Danny. You can't do that and not go and finish the job off.
Meant to be, isn't it? Surely.
Yeah, surely. That was like me when we went to get dinner then. I actually didn't want to order a beer. And I went to order a beer and she said, all the taps are off. Yeah, you can get a can. And I went, that's my sign. That's the sign.
That's the world telling you. Might be counting with that. Ellie blocked the Brad's line to the jack as well, so she's up against it again here.
Yeah, he's
been forced to play weight.
Good stuff.
Few ends.
Yeah, he'll be feeling the weight of the world on his shoulders here, Brad. He's
not playing bad at all. He's just getting a few unlucky results.
Blake Nairn's 14-1 now.
Yeah.
Is it Nairn or is it Nairn? Nairn.
I'm not even going to guess. Swinging weight again. Looks to be closer this time.
Oh, Brad.
Great shot.
Stuff.
Bowl jack, 1 to Shorty. 1 to Fitzroy. Great conversion there.
Get going, AC. Start us off a tree, buddy. Go, big dog.
Ali. That's Scott Rutherford. Oh, where's that going? Still stays with Fitzroy, so
3 to Fitzroy now.
how much is that bowl of Scotty Bowles worth? How much is that bowl of Scotty Bowles worth?
Yeah, he's seen it. Brad's seen it. It's just asked the question.
Under Ali's bowl. Great, mate.
Just a draw, I think. He's calling.
Yeah, I mean, look, I get.
I think it's worth another 1. So. Well, this is going to help the cause, especially if he can add.
Tell who, Clarky?
No way.
Oh, it's just Shorty thought he's going to
Again,
turn Clayton's
I'm
bowl
going to
in.
get Shorty on the way past this time.
Crikey. Well,
3.
they needed that to state the obvious. Now let's see. They've got to call a meeting here. Got to have a chat. Do something different.
Brad, Janice saying maximum.
That's good skipping.
T to T.
Good skipping from Brad. I like that he made the decision himself, and a lot of times you see the skips consult their rink, but he's taken charge here. And Maxi's delivered with a pretty good jack roll.
The good news is Shorty should not get in the way of this camera.
Just give him a stern warning, did you?
I'm going to go give it him now.
He might be in a better mood. He just picked up a 3.
Told.
Great stories, Helen and David. 2 pretty good comebacks there.
It's a low-scoring game, that as well.
16-15.
You'd have been playing 24 events back in them days, Alan, as well. So the only issue with Brad calling that, like taking control like he did, and saying T to T, which I completely agree with. I'm just playing a bit of devil's advocate. Is if your players aren't fully committed, T to T is very unforgiving.
Yeah, I think especially skipping, because it's arguably harder on most greens to get close on the long end. So if he crosses 5 down here, it's a lot harder to kill it than it is. No, you make a great point.
I know, like the lead could quite easily just go to water, trying to go T to T after not playing it at all.
The last thing you want as well is indecision from the other people in your ring. So
I just have Danny. I just went and had a quick word to Shorty. Keep out the way, pal.
I'm thinking there, mate. You've just got to clear ours with good weight. Oh, 4 feet. That's good. Well done.
already it's a lot loose.
Correct.
Looser
Different
of an end. Yeah. Is that a word? Looser?
Looserer. Yeah.
It's a lot more loose of an end. Someone will correct me. As Rod drops in for shot there. And just got, I don't have a light meter on me, but it's just got a bit darker. A lot darker.
Yeah, if you were playing Test cricket in Sydney, you'd be coming off right about now.
You're a savage.
God, he's dropped short again.
This is it's not what Brad would have envisioned, is it?
No.
Didn't have many options either. Minimum or maximum. Sort of a 50-50.
Yeah, Simon, you're right. It's a tough adjustment from not playing T to T and then just having wallop. Especially if you haven't been involved in making that decision or made that decision. It's a big mental challenge to get yourself ready for that T to T. Completely get the thought of school behind it. You're battling away, you're quite a few down, you need to change some of that. But it's not as easy as just throwing a jack out there and thinking you're going to get close. You've got lights back on at the bottom and then back off. Yeah, good stuff by Shorty. Finds a way through the front. Grabbed the shot, probably, judging by the reactions. At it again, your mate Blake over there, Chris.
Some sort of form from the sound of things. Can't see what's happening, but I think, judging by the scoreline, that Blake's entire rink would be playing pretty well. Definitely takes 4 people playing well to be 15-1 up.
Correct.
So, no one's yet to nail it on this length. We'll see if Scotty can just clear the front. Pretty close. Just pulling up short.
Touches all good, mate. Turn.
Quite good weight at this. Just crashing into the front. Well, I think he was all over it, really. Enough for second shot. So, 2 feet on his last.
Come on, Rod.
It's definitely Premier League, but
One bad end.
I think it just goes to show that everybody's human. We're not robots. Can't get within a foot every bowl.
It's been a pretty tight contest until, we've just stretched this one right out.
Yeah, the longer end, it's definitely
As you mentioned before, it's
adjusted
a
at all.
slowish green. Sometimes on them slow greens, you don't believe how much you've actually got to push it up.
Definitely this one falls into that category. It's like saying that the temperature's 5 degrees, but it feels like 1, you know. Green, it probably feels like it's running 13, but when you stretch it out to this length, it feels 2 seconds slower.
There's a couple of lights struggling here. You can see it flickering on the screen, on and off. Yeah, good shout, Luke. It's obviously lights are coming on. It's still a beautiful evening, still warm, but temperature's just dropping slightly. Oh, Shorty, come on, mate. Brad, go get him. You scare people. About 13, so 13 and a half it was. Probably slightly getting slower. Probably now 13.
Hasn't sent it either, has he?
No.
Mate, same as back. Get to that and drop you close.
played a better line at this. Is he going to come back in? Oh, he's just flying, I think.
All good.
So, looks like one to Fitzroy.
I reckon it does on synthetics, the heat and humidity. They're almost
Oh,
like living
100%.
organisms. Aren't
Especially carpet. And it expands and contracts.
they? I played at Albert Park for a season, and that definitely got slower the quicker the day got and the more humid the day got.
Yeah.
And sort of sped up on a rainy day, almost like it's almost like a cricket, like the clouds come over and it change again. And Ali just shouting turn this time at his bowl.
He's slightly overweight, but didn't give him that much, really.
Oh, so by hook or crook, that has worked for Fitzroy. They've picked another one up. So they've gone 2 ends in a row. So they're trying to mount a fight back in this particular rink and in the game overall. Yeah, Blake Nairn.
17-1.
17-1.
10 ends.
I've butchered the sheet, so the ends after 10 ends, I've messed up our scoring sheet, so Brad's trying to fix it. But he's 17-1 to Blake Nairn over Jordan Slavin after 10 ends.
Yeah, mentally pretty challenging in this position. Fitzroy have 2 rinks. You could say they're being blown out of the water at the moment on the scoreboard.
Yeah.
And it doesn't do well for your mental state. But you can only control your rink, so...
Correct.
He's got some crazy mannerisms, doesn't he?
Like a box of frogs, isn't it?
Yeah, should I chase it, should I not? Or is it a good decision? Catters, he's drawn a resting toucher.
What a changeover. He's box office, he is.
I reckon he knew straight away. He's just putting it on for us.
Yeah, I literally first met him very late in Moama, in the sports bar there, and got along with him straight away.
Yeah. You couldn't dislike him, the guy.
Nah,
he's too nice.
Right, Rocket Rod Peterson. Trying to add another in out.
That's very good.
He does.
Right, Scotty, getting back to his earlier form.
Shorty, man.
He was on fire. Oh, he's played a good bowl. Finished in a great home.
I tell you, he's never going to be on the live stream ever again. Mr. Justin Short.
He wasn't too happy with me telling him before to get out of the way, so the next one's on you, mate. So he turned his own. Oh, that's good. Because the Jack's going to the other way now. We force Fitzroy onto the harder hand.
It's there, though. Little Jack trail.
Yeah,
and 2 bowls
bowl
at Scotty
trail.
Rutherford's.
Yep.
A yellow and brown?
I think he's called a backhand.
No way.
That's what he pointed at. I know it's a hard hand, but give it a chance on the forehand, don't you?
He's playing the backhand.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow.
I mean, that just proves it's a difficult side.
Yeah, the home side are
Not
refusing
confident playing it. Yeah.
a shot that looks on.
He's trying to draw a cold here. Speed's good.
Yeah, that definitely. Oh, okay.
Still 2 down, but
It's an easier draw shot now
Yeah.
after knocking that one out.
Come on, get to yours, mate. Turn yours on. Get yours 1 or 2 rolls. Come on, big one.
And Reeva picks up a 3. Take it to 13 all. No one can break away on that rink. Benwell and Reeva, it's been pretty close the whole way through.
Good. Good. Pass the front. Beatty. Come on, Beatty. Good. What a shot.
Right, Shorty. Can he make the correction? Mine looks much better. It's very, very heavy though. Yeah. Perfect line. He's not happy with himself. Front toucher here makes it very, very difficult for Fitzroy. 4 feet on his last, Scott he needs. He's a bit heavy as well, so one set of lights keeps going out, and when they're out, it's really dark. So some small issues with the lights here. Hopefully they come back on. Otherwise, we'll be playing in the dark, Jimmy.
Someone's going to ask the question, so I'm going to ask it. And I'm supposed to have the answer, but I actually don't have the answer. If the lights failed at a venue and you're like 9 PM and you're part of the way through the day, what would happen?
Well, I think, and this we talked about this at work during the week, but it happened in a game of AFL.
Oh, yeah?
We came back the next day to play the game. Or the next, I don't know, I think it's the next day, someone will correct me. But it's definitely happened in the AFL before. The lights turned off and the crowd was starting fires, and Waverley Park, somewhere. Yeah, the crowd was starting fires.
Yeah, that's great. It's gone dark. We'll just set everything on fire. Why not?
No, everybody went nuts, and people couldn't even get to their cars. All the lights went out. So, no, I think you'd have to either restart the game. I think in bowls you just restart from what the score was. Yeah, that's what I would do in that position. Would be unfair to replay the game entirely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, so can Brad come up big here and draw the shot? It's just turning away really heavily. Well, probably only a yard short, and leaves the door open now for Ali to draw a third. And we might have a... It's not quite too dark yet, but do you think the players will stop, work out the light situation? I don't think it helps the players at all.
No, but if you're Clayton, you don't stop, you just carry on. In my opinion, you got all the momentum. You don't want to start breaking stuff up.
Yeah.
Just having issues there. Talking of issues, it's some issues on the overall scoreboard which are now being fixed up.
Is that your maths or? Is that your maths or just technical issues?
Nah, technical.
Okay.
Technical.
Just double check.
Technical. Evening, Adam. Hope you're well.
Hey, all good, man.
Yeah, there you go. Patrick's only singles game.
So we're playing into the direction where the lights are working, so it shouldn't be a problem going this way, but if they don't come on soon, and I'd imagine the players will stop shortly.
They're going to come straight over to me and ask what to do.
Yeah.
Can't wait. What do we want to say to him? Just play one direction for the rest of the night? Or?
Well, if it gets the game played, but I'll be here for a while. I struggle to see him today. Jimmy, take the lights away.
Bartlett. So going from dark to light in this end. As Jamie Banks goes good. Yeah, I reckon play one way's the go.
Is that Grant? He just said
He's
sorry.
a cracker.
It's not that far away.
Yeah, good home when you got Ali as you skip.
Yeah, Simon, it's one entire end of the green, so the only way that if it got darker and they didn't start working, you could only play one direction.
Or move to the barefoot green.
No, thank you. It's like playing on corrugated iron, that stuff.
Yeah, everyone else is going to play the one way.
Some good suggestions coming through. .25 in front, Clayton here into the second half of the game. Pretty dominant position. I think for them, if they can get through the next 10-15 ends still in front in big double figures like they are, they'll start to just think about closing the game down, play some tighter heads, and Fitzroy will have to do the chasing. And if you're Fitzroy, you just got to start trying to peg them back in small numbers, win the next 3 or 4 ends across the rinks, pick up more shots than Clayton, and try and get to that sort of 70 end mark at half the deficit, and you're in with a sniff. Thanks for that, Timmy. Definitely, I'd look up that match on YouTube and see the footage of everybody going absolutely ballistic.
Came back to complete the game. It's amazing. They're still off at the moment. As the thirds come to play their bowl, so I think they might get another couple of ends in this direction. It's not pitch black, like it's okay.
Yeah.
But give it another hour. We've still got no lights. We could be in a spot of butter.
What a shot there from Scotty.
Superb.
Never looked like missing. He's made 3 there. Fantastic shot. Fitzroy's front end just not as zoned in as they have been. And it's left them in big trouble.
Oh, the flickering grease. It's almost like they're not heated up.
They're turning off the barefoot ones to turn on these ones. It could be a power supply issue. Or maybe they can't have them both on at the same time for whatever reason. So that, sorry barefoot bowlers, we've stolen all the lights. So.
I'm sure they're all here for a really long game of bowls.
Get them up here, get them around the greens, watching. Oh, he's taken one out. Almost had the jack.
You can see it a lot better now, though. There's nothing in the way.
Right, back to the draw for Scotty.
Shook his head straight away again. He's
probably really close.
Keeps up pretty early to Scotty. He sort of knows straight away. It's a great ball.
That's a cracking shot.
He's just shaking his head for there.
I think he's got no idea.
Maybe he was scared. Maybe he was scared of what he was going to do because he knew he was close to the jump.
In his defence, that you can never tell on that hand what it's going to do. So.
The bats are here now, Chris.
Yeah.
Edinburgh Gardens.
You can stay right away from me, them things.
I remember standing in this park at like 1 a.m. in the morning, and it's not a silly night out story. My son was in Offspring, the TV show Offspring. Yeah. He was in season, I can't remember what season he was in, but he was in 2 seasons. They filmed a night scene here, and we were at 1 in the morning standing there freezing. Oh, Shorty.
trust that hand. It's just snaky.
There they are.
Awesome camera work there. Plenty of them, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Looking for something to eat.
Just come out of a cave or something.
Yeah. You secretly Batman. The bat symbol up there somewhere.
Yeah.
It's Jimmy Whitehead.
Rod! Hurry! Hurry!
Yeah, sorry, Faye. We've told the players on a number of occasions, but yeah, it's not listening at the moment. Right, so plenty of room here for Ali.
Hurry!
And, might run enough to count. Not sure. Hasn't made Brad's job any easier at all.
Oh, Rod Bates coming up with gold here for us. Chris, stoppage because of darkness. Game is continued on the same. If lighting is fixed or a different day, scores remain as that stoppage.
Perfect.
Whoa, thanks, Rod Bates.
I thought you'd have that ingrained in you.
Oh, mate. Look, I'm in the...
I thought you wrote those conditions of play.
I reckon that's a law of the sport.
Yeah, no, 100%. And it's common sense.
Yeah.
Which
And
is,
that doesn't always exist in some of our laws of the sport, mate. But,
no,
yeah.
a lot of sports, but yeah.
Top man, Rod. Thanks for
Yeah,
that.
thanks, Rod. So, yard on his last is enough. Brad was just trying to draw with his last, as directed to by Shorty. Well, he's missed as well, so.
Beat the bloke, get sick. Oh, hey!
Shot or second shot here.
Good guy.
Is he up, Jimmy? No, he can't be short. Nope. Wow, that's criminal. Oh, he's been left in a lot of trouble. 3 it was, yeah. And it's not all Brad's fault in that situation, but always better to be heavy and land something, isn't it, Jimmy?
Well, yeah.
Never got lucky being short.
It's that when luck starts when you reach the head.
We're having a team meeting. What are they talking about, Jimmy? What's he saying?
I think we're talking about length.
They're front ends. All over it. Just give Grant the jack and say put it where you want it. You're on fire.
Yeah. Go and jack up a bit here. Must have been a power issue, you know, Chris, because they're barefoot. Now they're off.
They're off.
They're working fine up here.
They're just drinking more. They don't care.
Yep, fair shout, Sol. Maybe they're going too quick in this game, and they're so far in front in this rink they want to slow themselves down. I think they're far enough in front in the overall where probably only another 15 to 20 shots total away from.
Focus on your rink to get the 2 points. Yeah. Yep.
What do you reckon's that? I mean, I've never thought of it this way, but if there was a shot target you wanted to get to as a team in Premier League to win a game, is it 8?
It's
is
21.
It 9?
It's 21.
Per rink?
Oh, sorry, overall.
So 84, you say?
Yeah. No. In Premier League.
Because I know in the state games, I commentated on Victoria, Tassie and New South Wales this year. JR, our state coach and pathways coach, I think he said, could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure he said 56 was the number with the 3 rink format.
The 3 rinks, yeah.
To get there?
Yeah. I haven't thought about it that way. I've thought about it as a rink. If I get to, I think if I get to 21 or my rink gets to 21, we very, very rarely lose. If we get to 21 first.
Yeah. So by easy maths, 84 is an overall.
Yeah. And there are some exceptions to those rules, but yeah. And it's probably right. What are they? 24 shots, 23 shots off that. So, yeah.
Yeah, 80 is just a rough.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, I can't see if you get to 80, there's 50 shots plus for Fitzroy.
No, it's not going to. I can't see where they're going to come from.
One night, mate.
Or Brad is going to give Shorty a right serve here. I'm just going to take a photo of what he looks like on the screen.
No, look, we've been patient with him, but
he's too much.
He's got to get out of the way.
Apologies at home. We are trying our hardest to get him out of the way.
Aussie, congrats the other day, my friend.
You got to change your camera, Chris.
I'm on it. Thanks for tuning in.
There's Brad telling him. There you go, so 74 he reckons. Oh, 74 it feels a touch shy.
Yeah, I don't think he's happy, Jimmy.
He's sure that
you're going to get a call during the week.
Mate, he said, I would love this rig to be on the live stream. So
you give him what he wanted.
Yeah, he's yeah, you could just see Brad, our cameraman, just gone on and literally took a photo of what he looks like on the screen and went and showed it him and said, this is what everyone's looking at. Move. Where's Scotty Bowles gone?
Toilet break.
Yeah.
As we have a quick break on this rink. When you threw the scores on the other rinks, 12-7 to Greg McLaughlin next door. 14-13, Benwell is up now. And Blake Nan's rink, 20-2. So they must all be on fire over there. That's a huge score. It's going to take something special from this position for Fitzroy. I know there's 34 ends left, but they'll have to double their score from here, Jimmy.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, agreed, Dean. Look, everyone's generally amazing. I, to be honest, it's the first time in a while I remember battling with someone in the way. I haven't had it for a while when there's been someone consistently in the way anyway. People do accidentally every now and again understand that. I haven't had one for a while.
Yeah.
Jerome Cole's next door here. Just pans the camera. I'll wait for Scotty Bowles to come back from the toilet, which he is, and he's on the mat now, ready to go. Brad.
Thanks, man. It's good. Look. First part, all on your way.
He's the hardest thing about streaming fours as well, is there's just more bodies.
There's a lot
around.
of players around.
Scotty Bowles.
Follows it through 1-1.
Centimetre. It's either way. 2 feet. Other corner there.
Arguably better for Clayton now.
Sit either, Jack. High bowl, you're great. Keep on getting old. Then you can play it.
You want to tell him it's the wrong sport?
Yeah, I was thinking that as he's going beyond the fence on the main road shouted, how's that at us?
Just over the base. Well thought out, mate. Nicely done. Well played.
It doesn't look like get around on that hand, does it? Can he?
I don't
Get back
see
to the jack. Very difficult shot they've chosen to play here. His weight was pretty good.
I'd be looking forehand to try and
Yeah, land the ball. Yeah, touch the
sit
jack.
through it. You almost your line's just wide of the line on the green.
Yeah.
Because it will only move back slightly.
Yeah, exactly what Scotty did. As he looks to repeat the dose.
Draw there, mate. Trying to literally turn ours past. We just get past the round. It's good too.
Jesus. Oi, oi, oi.
Yeah, he's made the call to switch over. It's the right shot.
Getting on, then you can play it.
Well, he's overridden his skipper, Jimmy.
Yeah, is he?
He wants to play the backhand.
You must see a shot, and look, if someone's so obvious, like someone's so keen to play a certain shot, let him go for it.
I wouldn't dare question my skipper.
Don't have James Pearce down as an angry man, but maybe the snorkel's got a side to him, we just don't know.
I've seen that shoe come off and get thrown at a scoreboard before, so
You're kidding.
I've seen it.
He doesn't look like he has a bone in his body that has that type of aggression in it.
I don't let him live it down. I remind him about it very often. I could tell you where we were, the time of day, night Pennant, Essendon Bowls Club, rink 15.
Night Pennant?
Yep.
It's not even playing for $1 million, it's not.
No, shoe come off straight into the scoreboard. It's brilliant. You'll never see it again. I hope he doesn't mind me sharing that story. I share it to prove that everybody
has a button.
Yeah.
Hey John,
weight.
George is he's a couple of rinks over. He's the great man George Matulis.
They got a couple more string games, or one more at least.
Yeah, no, they're on. We've got them Yarraville Footscray away. I know later in the season, so.
Rookie Magic, get George on there. Yeah. Popular man in the bowls scene, it seems.
He's a great bloke.
Interesting, he's not playing the shot he called Shorty on.
It's hilarious.
He's just drawing on the backhand.
Yeah, Ben, we've.
As good as it gets there.
We usually say, don't come inside them lines, like to the edge of the green. You're generally pretty good there. So whether we chalk, the only way I'm sure of it is to like cattle prod people. It's just an electric prodder. Just move.
Yeah.
We can give them lines and all that, and it's the same. I'm sure you know yourself. Yeah, great ball. You when you're in it, it's all you're focusing about. What I might say to the Fitzroy boys is not go to Shorty in a minute. I might go to the front end and say, can you make sure
remind him,
he's the widest of the three of you? Because you two are doing a good job. Just make sure he's standing outside.
Let's get off the centre line, yeah. 2 to Ali. Is Rink. I don't know what you're talking about there, Dad. I'll listen to everything you say. Unless it's the wrong shot. No, I've made a few mistakes in my time, but we won't go there.
It's part of growing up, mate.
I famously once said, Dad said, you can't play that shot, you'll give it away. I said, I back my own ability. What do you think I did? I gave the shot away.
I did one the last game before Christmas. We're holding 5. I've got last bowl, drawing him for 6. He said, you just want to come out? I went, nah, I just played the first one on this hand. He goes, just mind that bowl there. Yeah. Literally huffed the bowl in, 1 down. They were ropeable. They were ropeable.
I've never seen a champion that wasn't confident.
Yeah.
You have to back yourself.
Hey, all working our end still. Might just be your internet connection.
There's Cutters there. Trials of Jack, pretty good start.
Clear! Johnny, clear! Oh,
Up and about across all rinks at Clayton. Oh, wow. Jack has come a long way forward on the Dean Reaver rink. 14 metres?
Yes.
Is that 14 metres?
No, the bowl's 14, not the Jack.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
Jimmy, 18 or 14?
18. The bowl's 14. Yeah. Jimmy is becoming our umpire here.
14 18 for the Jack.
They'll come to the agreement eventually.
Under 18 into league, free play. Okay. No, we'll just get the tape back.
Yeah, they're going to tape it. There you go, Pidge with some wisdom. Pidge, are you playing up in Queensland? Is that what you reckon?
I heard a rumour Pidge was playing Queensland Pennant.
Fill us in, mate. Rumours are wild.
Is that true, Pidge?
I don't think they'll let him out the state, but here we are.
And if so, who are you playing for? I want to buy a shirt with Mahoney on the back. Or Marnie.
Marnie, mate, come on.
Shirt with Marnie on the back. I'll never stop saying that.
I don't know if that's 18.
It doesn't look like it.
Do you measure it at the angle? It's obviously at an angle. Or do you measure to where it is
To the
in
jack.
alignment?
To the jack, yeah.
Okay. You can tell I haven't done my own bicycles.
Oh, I haven't. I'm still not confident. Nah. I look short to me, but
16 metres there. 16,
well short. 2
20.
metres short.
16-20, so it's under 18, so it's free play. Dead end. Oh,
Rod Peterson looking for the jack.
Yeah, great
Chance the
follow
side of
up.
it.
Awesome.
Maybe new safe. There you go.
Well, whoever's thinking about recruiting Pidge to play for them, I suggest you do, because the guy's a gun.
Sure is. Strutting his stuff tomorrow against you, mate.
Can you get me a game in your rink, Pidge? I'll come up there and lead for you, mate. I wouldn't mind playing New South Wales Pennant.
There you go. Have you run that one past the missus, mate? No.
I think she'd back me in.
Shot by Scotty Rutherford then.
No, it's funny, growing up younger, it's something I always wanted to do, play Pennant in another state. But
Yeah, okay.
you need the opportunity, of course, just to see what it's like compared to ours. And what level are we actually at? Or is it all pretty even? I know they're 12-a-side too, so of course it's going to be stronger. But
Well, I imagine in the grand scheme of things, it would be relatively even. Scotty Biles. Just
great shot.
drifting through. Did they used to do a national state pennant back in the day? A national pennant even? Back in the day?
Possibly, not since I've been around.
It's a long time.
Yeah.
Would be interesting to see. I mean, a lot of players crossing states now. Probably be able to represent 2 or 3 sides, but
Yep. Wouldn't be too difficult logistically to set that up. The winners of every Premier Pennant comp playoff against each other.
and then for that year, whatever state wins it, everyone on social media has to call it pennant or pennants. We have one consistent one. I don't get
The winner
the
gets to choose.
Yeah, that's it for that year until the next one's run. Everyone has to call it that version of pennant, pennant or pennants.
Pennants.
I never
So that was a
understand with the
golf
S.
term.
I'd never
right.
understand the S on the end. But Joyce just put it in turn at Port Macquarie there. But
I got in trouble for calling the master scoreboard. Whatever I called it, the big board or something.
who told you off?
Oh, the New South Wales and Queensland, they call it something else.
Oh, you kidding? Up in Goulburn, Murray, they don't keep one. So when
A big board?
yeah, when we held the region sides up there a few years ago, I said, "Where are all the master boards?" And they said, "Oh, we don't do that. It's unfair that someone has to do it." I said, "Come on,
It's just the home side. And the second on the closest
it's
meet.
unfair on him."
Oh,
Come on, Shorty. Oh, just looking to sit that orange and just dipping under.
big board. Maybe they call it, I was calling it the master board and getting in trouble. Yeah.
Oh, whatever. Big board. Yeah, I mean, big board's the easier term, isn't it?
One to Fitzroy here. Scott's bowl there at the front. I think Ali can get back to the jack here. We'll touch it for 3.
Yeah, with these Tiger 2s.
Yeah. It's going to turn for him. Oh, look at that weight, Jimmy. Perfect weight control.
Still there for him as well.
Yeah.
It's Brad doing similar to Shorty, land the orange on the backhand.
It looks like the easier shot, definitely. No
Yeah.
risk of trailing the jack as
Yeah.
well. And or leaving Ali a target.
Yep.
So, yep. It's well called there, Jimmy.
Going up short, trying to draw another.
up to you, mate. Come on, mate. Probably just past your own by a foot or so. Hang, mate.
Good opportunity to add a double.
Very good.
Try and start that momentum going their way again. I don't think this one's done that though. Take the one. Is it out of reach yet, Jimmy? Or
You know what? That was going through my head to ask you. It's getting there. It's getting very close.
they've only scored 37 up to this stage, and they need another 37 to get in front, with nowhere near enough ends. So.
Are you right back? Sure.
We don't have a lot of one-siders in.
No.
Well, normally when we pick the Australian games. So, just to give viewers an insight of how we arrived, we actually scheduled the start of the season without knowing what the ladder was going to look like, and we always said, just in the lead into Christmas, we'll do the schedule for after, and everyone was on board with that, and your games just moved to a Friday night and on you go sort of thing. And we try to get games that are real ladder relevant games. So this one, you've got Clayton in the 4, just in the 4. Fitzroy game and a bit behind, but also looking down the table as well, the ladder as well. Next week's a cracker as well, Chris. Richmond at home to Mentone.
Yeah.
Both of them really battling for wins. Mentone just won the 1 so far, so that'll be it's almost do or die for either of them teams.
I think Mentone are in big trouble. There's not a lot of time left for them to string some wins together. Tomorrow and next week, 2 big games for them. And Richmond as well. You know, they're going to.
Well, they had a cracking win against Fitzroy just before Christmas to get themselves a bit more up and about. They've got a tough one tomorrow at MCC, but local derby for them, so they can give it a nudge up there. Tough to beat at MCC or MCC, but you never know.
Great reply there from Catters, and great shot from Banksy.
Oh, another one behind. JT in the tipping after this. Have to get him his Great Northerns back this year.
You just let him win, didn't you?
Yeah,
you just didn't want to completely dominate him.
I did get pulled into a meeting and said, just for his confidence, can you start wildly tipping?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. There you go. Hampo at Glen Street tomorrow. Not at Swinburne Ave.
Oh. When was the last time they did that?
I'm imagining there's Renaults on the greens. Well, there you go. There's your chance, Hampo. If you needed any more of a rise up to win tomorrow, which I'm sure you didn't, being that local derby as we mentioned, but definitely a sniff there now. Very good side MCC though, so it'll be tough for them.
Hang now. Hang and get around it. Speed's good. Decent high, mate.
Good, Rodders.
Come on, Shorty. Come on, Shorty.
Shot bowl looks real close to the jack, but it's not. It's probably 8 inches between jack and bowl, so can sort of turn that shot bowl out without jack movement. Of course, if the jack does move, it's all Clayton, so. Close.
Yep.
Yeah, he's turned the yellow into
Stuff,
shot.
Shorty.
Well played. Perfect speed.
Plunk himself right behind the head now and admire his handiwork.
Get the sunshine out of the way.
Oh, yeah. Isn't that Jack on the move, mate?
Standing off to the side. Well done.
little reach up at this is Scotty. Try and get the jack clean or
He's close
clear
to
it
that.
open for him. Off that to
What a
the
shot.
jack, back
That's
to Rob
brilliant.
Peterson's.
Brilliantly played.
And just takes all that good work done by Shorty straight back off him.
No back bowls, unfortunately, either for Fitzroy.
So that Dylan Benwell, Dean Reaver game, mate, has been ticking along at neck for neck for neck the whole game. Dylan Benwell's just picked up a 5.
Wow.
If I get rid of that and give it a 10.
19-14 in front of Dean Reaver now. Greg McLaughlin next door, 14-7. So that's only rink in front now for.
I can't see how Shorty's going to get the shot here, Jimmy. He can leave something sort of close, so Brad has something to work with.
He's trying to move someone out of the way anyway, I know.
That's the Fitzroy bowl coming up.
Not the worst result.
No, still the 2, but
Even if you're getting to roll the bowl,
it's ugly. It's an ugly head, but they got a back bowl now.
Awesome study. Pull on your weight, pal. Well done here.
He's played 2 good bowls here.
Shot, Scotty.
Yeah, great shots from Scotty. It's in for 3. Fortunately, the front bowl's stopping them from playing any sort of drive either as well.
Tight, but come past you.
That's a good guy.
Where are you tonight, Satchik? See you watching.
We just got it, mate. Hurry, Vici. Hurry. Great shot, Vici.
I don't know what to say here. It's not getting any easier at all for Brad.
I think he's going to need a big hug and a stiff drink at the end of this game.
Yeah, it's a super ugly head for him. And Ali's got 2 to his 1 as well.
That was pretty good, mate. Just in the touch.
That's very good. That'll count as well. 4 down here.
Just got it with yours. Touch is great.
It's a clear road.
Oh, Brad Janner.
Good, mate. Good, mate. Really good. Second shot.
Yeah, well played.
Terrific ball.
Big save.
And you know what Ali's going to be doing? He'll be looking
Trying to
at
get rid of that ball.
Yeah, correct.
The only problem with that is I've got to get close to their bowl.
Good shot, Brad.
Am I better off driving my own? If I tee off at my own, I might get it.
So Ali's he's just said just try and sit him on his forehand, and he said I'd go too close to the front white bowl of Fitzroy's. So what he's going to try and do is on the other side of the head try and drive his own bowl, which is 2 feet wide, and try and get a rub off that back across the Brads. Like a mad scientist there.
Brings in 2 more if you get it. Risk
Has
first
he got it?
reward. Oh, just missed
He was
it.
trying to edge that one over.
Yeah.
He sees things that no one else sees.
Just around that. It's up to you.
So if it does sort of peter out as we finish, as we think it will finish this one, Chris, what do you do if you Fitzroy? Do you try and get this one out of your system as quick as possible and just put it down to the fact you're coming back off a 4-3 week break, or do you start trying to make changes and?
Oh,
pull players here and there, and
Losing at home is going to hurt him a lot. I said it a few times before the game started. This Fitzroy team is 5 or 6 different players to when they beat us. So they've already undergone a heap of changes. I think what they need to do is just settle with their best 16 and put this one past them. I think they're well placed to avoid sort of the bottom couple of spots on the ladder. But
do you know the only thing that concerns me about my only concern for Fitzroy is a few of them. They're the only side, the only team in Premier that have asked me on a couple of occasions what the 8th place playoff is going to be against Divi 1.
Great shot here from Catters.
The only side.
So they already think they're going to come 8th.
Well, I'm not saying that, but one could assume that.
What is it? It's just
straight game. It'd be a Friday night game, yeah. Oh, yeah. But I think it was more. Is it definitely a Friday night? I said, yeah, we'll be streaming it.
Jeez, how's the atmosphere going to be at that game?
I reckon it's going to be a ripper.
Oh, should be.
And so the person that asked me, I'm not going to drop him into it, but they said that it's going to be tough for the Premier side because they would have finished a few weeks before, and the Divi 1 had just have it on. I said, correct.
Well, don't come 8th.
And he said, maybe we'd have to think about practice games or something. So
yeah, the stakes are pretty high, aren't they? I think if you do get promoted this year, you've certainly earned it anyway. Just before the restructure, of course. We'll have a Premier Reserve. 10 teams or 8 teams? Premier Reserve? 8 teams.
Yeah, good stop. Shot by Scott there. Top Sonic.
He's that far in front. You're a foot past. Just full draw down there. Just try and change the angle.
Hurry! Up. Hurry! Yeah, man. Yeah, good. Good shot, man.
Fair bit of posturing in Divi 1. I think there's going to be some good sides going deep.
Oh, yeah.
This year. Some good sides from sort of that Northern Gateway area, but also some equally as good sides from the Eastern Ranges type of area as well. It's going to be real hotly contested, the final series in that division. Scott looks to have another good one. Just didn't get much turn, as we've sort of found the entire evening on that hand.
Even the Premier League finals. You're going pretty good to pick the exact top 4, wouldn't you?
At the moment, you would. I mean, you look at you're almost banking on the top 2 being there. I think Bundia is almost as sure of a shout as well. And then there's 4 teams vying for 1 spot.
Yep.
If it pans out like it has so far this season and nothing drastically changes in the second half of the season. MCC, Altona, Yarraville and Clayton, you'd imagine this one gives Fitzroy a bit of an uphill task to try and get back in the 4.
Yep.
Or to get to the 4, sorry.
Up! Hurry! All of them! Hurry!
Scotty Biles rubs
What
it
a
back
shot.
to Rod Peterson's bolt.
Yeah, that's brilliant. Shuts the door on it again from
And
Fitzroy.
Look, he searched around the first couple of ends, but has been real
Solid
in the
since, yeah.
game. Just a real dependable player at this level, Scotty.
Big difference for me is the front 2 Catters is really. They all sort of stayed at the level at the start, and he's the only one who's kept it there.
Yeah.
I see a draw or a runner.
We haven't seen a lot of running bowls, have we?
Not a lot of driving from the Fitzroy rink, no.
He's close here,
It's
man.
very good. Oh, that's his own. He's clicked out. Oh, he's opened the path to the jack. He's 4 down, though.
He's hit the ball he wanted to hit. He's just not hit it exactly how he wanted to hit it, and so we're stiff. You see that 7 was a bit of a wallop. Scored more consistently, more frequently, and with higher numbers. Clayton will be pretty happy to drop 1-3 in a stack of singles. Stay a sack 4, but yeah, I agree with you now. Me and Chris prior to the game tip Fitzroy. So at home, they're a very good side. I was looking forward to this game tonight. It would be have the hallmarks of your game, Yarraville Footscray's game. Yeah, go right down to the wire. It's not been that way. Don't often miss on BVTV, but not had the closest of affairs this evening.
So Scotty just backs up again with another rip up. Been a little critical of the shot selections at time from Fitzroy, but they haven't really had the bowls in their head.
Nah, I agree.
You know, and a lot of the times they're being forced into, and this is what happened to my rink on here. We lost this exact same way, you know. We're forced into playing these runners, and when they're just not coming off.
Looking for the
jack
of the ball.
Oh, jeez, it walks out and stays in. Still 2 or 3 down. And it's even harder now.
Might have a hazard warning around shortly tonight. Don't speak to this man until about 30 minutes after the game. Because he's going to be ropeable.
Yeah, he's having a laugh about it. Shouldn't you be asleep, Nelson? A big game tomorrow, mate. If we play.
I'll leave that, thank.
Troy Bowl coming up, but no harm done.
Ali, 24/7 up, still riding every single ball. He's the ultimate competitor.
Oh, he wants more shots.
Yeah,
he wants more.
He does.
Can I make a 7 here? And you know he's done. He's actually blocked Brad's shot as well. That's the way it's going.
Reese, I'm going to get home, get some sleep in. Brought my stuff. I've got a nice breakfast lined up for tomorrow. I'm a bachelor for the weekend.
Big breakfast, the big English breakfast?
Nah, I'm on the bit of a health kick, mate. I've got a nice smoothie ready to go. Probably have some poached eggs.
You into the blood pudding and haggis and all that stuff?
Mate, it's not for me, you know. No, I do miss a good full English, and to be honest, I normally miss it when I'm about to go and have a bit of a date on the beers, but that's probably when it's at its best.
Yeah.
Because it real lines you, ready to go.
A bit like a kebab, huh?
Yeah. So you top and tail the day with that.
Yeah.
Full English in the morning, kebab on the way home, football in the middle of the day, off you go.
Wouldn't be difficult.
So Brad's hit his own out, giving Ali a bit of extra room, and he makes him pay. Yeah.
4 again. And it's one of them heads where he's got nothing away.
He's got nothing on. They're all single bowl target. Everything in the draw line. Shorty's asked him to hit it, so might see a first drive of the game. Here it is.
Brad Jenner.
Oh, he's got the drive in him.
Quick.
Yeah,
He's real quick.
He's got it in him.
Yeah, another 4. Clayton out as they march on their merry way. 4 more left to go.
Go back to that. On, mate, yeah, mate.
Mad to think we're sitting here at 9:45, mate, with 20 to 10. T-shirts on.
It's a beautiful night, yeah.
Last time you were here.
I packed a jumper, but
I did as well.
I knew I wouldn't need it.
Yeah, mine's in the car. You never know with these streaming nights, mate.
Isn't it? Yeah, it's going to thunderstorm after tomorrow as well.
Yeah.
Forecasted too, so.
Well, it drops down for a day and then comes back up, I noticed.
Yeah. Got Regent Pairs on Sunday, see if it doesn't get washed out.
You playing with snorkeling that as well?
Yeah, we're playing Bushy and Ryan Tate in the quarterfinal.
Oh, nice.
So.
Where are you playing?
Altona, beautiful greens there.
Yeah, great to go up.
Hopefully it's a good game.
Yeah, stuff by Jamie Banks.
Chase it, Kelly. Chase it.
He hasn't played this hand all game, has he? He's only switched over now.
No, he's played this all game.
Has he?
This
He's
way.
playing the wide side.
This way, yeah.
Oh, he's back around the clock.
You don't know Unch, Barbara. He doesn't come out of that beanie. It is a BA approved beanie though. Does
Yeah,
have
I've seen the logo.
Does have the NMP logo on it.
Have you seen his hair when he takes it off after a 40-degree day? It's like he just got out of the swimming pool. It's just dripping everywhere.
Yeah, bowlers and their quirks, eh? I can't play without a rag, like a cloth. I cannot.
Oh, yeah,
I need something in my hand.
Yep, same.
I cannot play without a hat, and I cannot play with sunglasses.
Great shot there, Rod.
There you go. Joshy giving him a free whack.
Yeah, you can't go back at Joshy with all the jelly he puts in his.
There you go.
That's an easy target there, Joshy. Great shot there,
Yeah,
Scott.
shot.
Opens it up. Yep.
Probably got a change, mate. Join to the team.
You're right, Murray. Need some rest in. Murray's leading for me in the big clash of the Titans against Mariota tomorrow.
Oh, tough job there.
You make sure you get an early knock, pal.
Pretty harsh on your rink, I'd imagine.
No,
Oh, yeah?
Nah.
Come on, guys, give me something.
Nah. Just say that on the side, not to them. Say it to everyone listening behind. Nah, I'm pretty easy.
I only said that, Joshy, because I love you, mate. And you've got 10 times more hair than I do, so.
Alan Veitch's lying on the ground over there.
Just trying to get a better look at the bowl coming down.
I don't know what he was doing.
He's been playing his hand pretty well.
This one's no different, buddy, I think. Oh, it's a piece of it.
Jack.
Not all of it, though.
Well played. Well played regardless. No early start for us tomorrow. Decided to
It's a little bit cooler in
take
the West,
the
funny
gamble.
enough.
Yeah, we should be okay.
It's scheduled 35. My bomb picks up the Laverton bomb as well, and
I wouldn't mind spending a day in the pool. As much as I love playing bowls. So.
it's only forecast 35. It's 35 somewhere else, so I'm Moorabbin Airport as well.
Well played, Shorty. That's absolute.
Yeah, great stuff. Yeah, looking forward to seeing you, Big E's. We'll have a quiet one after. Should be a good contest. That's the thing I'm enjoying most about back playing Pennant. It's just seeing people I haven't seen for a while again.
Yeah.
And you know what? I played at where did I play the other week? Auburn before Christmas. First time I've ever played there. What a green! Their grass green there was sensational.
Auburn, did you say?
Yeah, sensational.
Yeah.
Great little club.
Come on, Scotty.
His line's good again here,
I
pal.
think he's real close.
Scotty Biles will turn right at the
that
end.
is. Two rippers.
Cracker. Absolute cracker. It's one of my favourite nicknames in bowls is Milan Prosenica over on the far ring. His
Yeah.
nickname's AC.
AC.
It's the best.
Soccer team, football
Yep.
team.
Yeah, football. You're learning good stuff, man.
You play a bit of football?
Yeah, you know what? I actually played on Monday night. Dragged Matt Yellow down with me. Play socially on a Monday night, Yarraville Gardens. And 20 of us play. It's good. Good standard. A lot of English blokes, expats playing it as well. I was pretty handy as a kid.
Great effort.
Oh, sure.
Great effort.
Just do it more for fitness and enjoyment now. But I ref all my little ones' soccer games.
Right into it, are they? Yeah.
Oh, my little one loves it, my 10-year-old, yeah. Next door's tightening up, mate. Todd Simmons has picked a 3 up, so 14-13. So Clayton with a sniff of the clean sweep here. It's 2 threes in a row. Todd Simmons and his rink have picked up.
It's hard too for the, McLaughlin. He's looking around him, and it's bad news everywhere. And
yeah, it's hard. He's just got to.
oh, we can get our 2 points here, but Sally's just
touch the
he's
jab.
a toucher, but still in a good home. Still in a good spot.
I've no chance of making. Staying with you to that 2 a.m. train. Nice. Matty O will be though. Especially if he jags a win. Christmas Eve for Matty playing against me tomorrow tonight.
Needs a rink win too.
He does, mate. One in 9. Brad Janner, don't get the gap. Oh, yes.
So that's just the way it's going, unfortunately. They're being outplayed, but they're also not getting any luck. Yeah. Tip Scotty's in. And count. Yeah, should be 2.
It just adds a bit of salt to the wound, that one, doesn't it, from Alan? He's just got to play the same ball.
Yeah, definitely.
I might be able to see if Shorty gets out of the way.
I'll have to watch it from the front angle, which isn't a bad thing.
He's actually been better the last few ends, Shorty. Go the other end angle, bro.
Camera 3. He's gone through that hole, believe it or not, between the jack and the shot bowl.
We just have to take Shorty's body language.
2 down. He's, yeah.
3 ends left to go.
He's disappointed with the bad luck, but they're getting pretty well out bowled, aren't they, Jimmy? Shorty's a bit upset with the bad luck, but they're just getting out bowled. The weight of numbers.
Oh, I mean, look, he had some bad luck that end, correct?
Yeah,
But I'm not putting a 37 result down to luck.
No.
In a rink.
Hang on, mate. Speed's magic. Well done, Catters.
Well, they've hit the 84.
Shake hands?
Yep.
A big win for Clayton.
Yeah, massive. Because they actually had they lost 3 in a row there. Once
yeah, they did.
And big losses. So
I think Melbourne tipped them.
Tip luck, beat them 18 tip. And
yep. They fought back with that win at Yarraville.
Last game before the break. That was a big game. Great shot again from Catters. I don't disagree, Damo, but I've seen some bad calls in the past as well. No luck in bowls, Damo? Is that what you're saying? It's all skill, is it?
Great bowl.
I'm not agreeing or disagreeing with that statement, by the way. Just putting the question to you. Is there any luck in bowls, Jimmy?
Yes. There's also amplifying your chances of luck as well.
Percentage. Good shot. Played good weight at that. Open the head up.
Scotty Rutherford wants the shot for himself.
Yeah,
makes it a lot better.
Well played as well.
Very similar to the last bowl. Close. I reckon same thing, mate. Turn through Bandar underneath. See the blue.
Get to the back, yellow.
Good home. Very good home. Rod Peterson there. Gives options for his back end now.
4 seconds.
Well, Scotty's just got to try and match that last ball.
Yeah, has to get another one in there.
Tight.
Be kind.
Just be quick. He's not going to peel it out, is he? Oh, that's unfortunate. Could still be holding, but just opened it up.
Yeah, you put it in that context, Damo. Yeah, correct. Just don't talk to me, is probably the response you want to say.
I'd rather hear bad luck than you missed it. Like just, oh yeah, thanks.
Well, what was that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Scotty Biles short with this one.
Pretty good shot there. Strawn absolute there. Well done, Shorty.
Yeah, you backed Scotty Biles to adjust there, didn't you? The way he's been playing.
Come on! Hurry! Come on! Get it right!
Still right into it, aren't they? That's Black Naan ring.
I don't think they're going to make 4 friends from the other rink tonight, judging by all the body language over there. I don't think they're happy about the jumping about at 21-4. Agreed, Tim. I did think this was a huge danger game as well.
Scotty!
Oh, Scotty Biles doesn't quite fall in with it. That's the jack into the ditch. Yeah, Fitzroy at home are a very tough team to beat. We've seen them roll a couple of big sides this year. Our bed might be bad, but it's still better than Ray's, isn't it? But they've dominated right from the front of Clayton. I've actually been real impressed by how dominant they've been.
Yeah, same. I thought it'd be really difficult coming out here, but I think maybe the breaks helped them. Fitzroy just haven't come back, just switched on really, and Clayton have, so.
Surely going into the pit there. You can see that white marker. And that white sort of bit of tubing. It's marking where the jack is in the ditch. Scotty Biles closest, the one to Clayton. I also lose my voice.
Dig a little deeper. What's Clayton's results against the top, say, 5 sides?
Well, they lost to you quite considerably.
Melbourne, Deer Park.
An absolute belt in there.
Third.
They lost to Melbourne. The Bundy game, I don't know. Oh, he adds another.
What a shot from Ali.
The one of them sides though, Clayton, they can beat anyone. I remember 2 years ago they rolled Bundy in that elimination final. No one gave them much of a hope, and they were down.
Yeah.
You know, in fact, I know they were down going into the last couple of ends because a couple of rings had finished for Bandura, and they'd all gone to the bar.
Yeah.
And they ended up tying and had to go back on and play the extra end.
Yes, I remember that.
Trying to whack them 2 balls out. Bit of frustration in that drop.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Yeah, I think they're thereabouts. Like you said, I think they can beat anyone. I don't think they're... To me, Melbourne's still the team to beat. And deservedly so, but... Yeah, I'm not sure. I can't really get a read on Clayton. They do win a lot of home games. It's quite difficult to play on their greens, so...
Try and get another one in there, mate. Nice to hear. Pedal.
Jack Holly.
Still there, Tony, you get in. Honey, close. Honey for the clear line ball. Up.
Right, having another whack at this one. More hidden hope than anything else.
Yeah.
Another couple.
Yeah.
2 ends left in this one. I don't think we're going to be rushing to move the cameras, so see out the completion of these 2 ends. I'll keep you updated from the others. Todd Simmons has drawn level with Greg McLaughlin next door, so 14 apiece after 18 on that one. Dean Reavers pulled a couple of back in the last 2 ends. He's now 21-17 on his rink. Still down, but in a better position. Clayton is 21-8 after 17 on the far rink.
Pretty spot on, Simon. The entire front end of Clayton's, since the 5th end, just really put a foot on the gas.
Yeah. Scotty Rutherford in particular looked good early for Fitzroy, but as Simon quite rightly says, Rod Peterson, quality player, just has probably been slightly more consistent. And yeah, Scotty Biles is just always in the game, always has an effect on every game he plays in Premier League, so just a good player to have in your team. Experience, been around, played a lot of games at this level.
Improved a lot as well. Yeah.
Nice goal as well, off the grid.
Correction from Catters. Fitzroy still a chance to sneak a couple of rink wins.
Yeah, fighting back in the Dean Reaver.
That would be the focus. Yeah, that's the focus 100%. For them. Yep. A couple of rinks could be the difference between coming 8th or 7th.
100%.
Right?
Correct.
It's a ball in front. You pick it. Give a shot either hand.
I think hats off to the Slaven rink as well. They've done well too.
Yeah, they've outscored him. They've actually
15-0 at one stage, 17-1. So
they've won quite a few of the last 6 ends, 5 of the last 6 ends over there.
Small wins, Jimmy. Take what you can. Can't win every game. Very good shot from Scotty.
Grubby as much as he would have wanted to.
Get
all the jack this time.
Yeah, well
he does. Good stuff.
Very good. It's the, fortunately for us, the sting's gone right out of this one.
Yeah, it's gone flat on the green as well, though.
Yeah, the players are just going through the motions now.
It's probably the nights you can consider yourself lucky you're on the rink that's furthest in front.
Yeah.
Still a decent load of viewers watching in, so hats off to you guys for sticking with it as well.
easy there though. He's going to come this way again, isn't he? Hurry!
Second shot.
You got a better memory than me, Luke, but not a bad shout. Said it all went downhill when Brad popped the jack for one. One day, you know, he's holding.
Yeah, I do remember.
It was second end.
Yeah. No, it was early. And he didn't have to play it, did he? Yeah.
Yeah, cheers, Brando. Yeah, you're on it, mate.
Yeah,
So
so
I've
not a
lost
great
it.
record against the top sides. Something they'll need to turn around at the second half of the year.
So these sides like Clayton, Melbourne, Bandura that have been around in Premier League for a while and are in finals. Altona, another one. Does that kind of go out the window a bit for them? Because in the last 10 years we've probably beaten Team X 15 times anyway.
Yeah.
I think the only time it becomes a concern is if it's season upon season you're losing.
Yeah. It's a mindset thing as well. It's like in the AFL. You know, we're in the top 8, but we haven't beaten a single top 8 side. Are we really that good? You know, or do we have the
You talking about Carlton or?
top 8? What's that?
I know nothing about footy, but I know they fell out in the last minute of the last
yeah.
game. So.
Thanks for bringing that
Sorry.
back up.
Oh, you were a Carlton man as well?
Yeah. You know, I had to leave the house after that game. I got in my car and I drove around for 20 minutes, just wondering how it all went wrong. But
Well, I was at the game the week before. My little one goes for Melbourne, so I take him down to that, and Cosy Pickett kicked the goal with 11 seconds left. Was it the round before? I reckon it was the round before.
Yeah, it's 2 in a row. It was
Sickening.
I only walked out because I got 50 messages as soon as the siren went, and I thought I don't deserve this. And
You should have sent your phone out for 20 minutes.
My missus was giving it to me the most. She watches one game a year.
Oh, yeah.
She's a Collingwood supporter.
She's done, yeah.
No, I just they're definitely thereabouts, Clayton. And on their day they can beat anyone. So
Yeah, they've been there, done
they
it.
just have to make it. They have to make the top 4, right?
We hope you're doing it, man.
But it was the same as Melbourne last year, mate, when MCC had a chance to knock them out the 4. I remember commentating that game going, if MCC, like everyone will be wanting MCC to knock Melbourne out the 4 here because Melbourne in a 4 are dangerous, and sure enough, they win it from 4.
Yeah.
Good, Bonnie. Well done, buddy.
Some teams just stand up in finals, don't they?
Yeah.
Next door, Todd Simmons has picked a couple up, so he's 16-14 in front now. That's been a miraculous comeback, mate. 3-3, 1-2 in the last 4 ends for Todd Simmons in his ring.
Well done. Let's go, finish it up here, come on. Let's go, mate. Let's go.
It's drifting on him.
Short guy. He's come in the back door, though.
What's the gas, mate?
Running out.
He's not giving his sponsor a good plug. He keeps lifting his shirt
I
up.
know. It's a good job he doesn't have one of them back
Yeah.
Trump stamps, whatever they call it, on his back.
Play the same, good to hear that. Good, buddy. Either way, buddy.
I don't think he'll watch it back this game.
No, I don't think he'll be racing to it. No.
Hopefully he laughs if he does. Oh, he's got the jack. Is it going to his bowl?
Yeah, you're right, Clarkie. Some players as well.
Like it has. So.
Sure. I think he's given up even
Yeah,
thinking about the camera.
Yeah.
Good home there, well done.
2 down. Ali reckons here.
Only one end to go, Mitch.
He's been a shocker tonight. I'm going to tell him he's number 2 worst live streamed player off the parade.
No, it's been shocking.
I'll make him.
I don't know if he was joking, man. I don't understand.
Was it 2?
Doing me job. Wait, perfect. Under the line. Okay, that.
Last end, barring any crazy shenanigans.
Ooh, we have an exceptionally tight one. If Jacob Siri can get out of the way. 21 all on the. I don't know how it's 21 all on the Dean Reaver ring.
Wow.
After 19, but they reckon it's 21 all on their scoreboard. After 19 ends.
6 foot out, mate. You're around that.
It's awesome, mate. Hurry.
That's knocked your earlier comment of get to 21 and you win the ring
Oh, played, mate.
out the water.
It's happened in 3 of the 4 rings, so the odds are pretty good, Jimmy. Doesn't happen every time.
Still the same. Stop, follow me. Okay, still the same shot.
Again, mate, same.
You're talking another language to me there, Reese. Grant Catterick still riding every single ball right
What a
there.
game he's played.
Yeah, sensational.
He has been brilliant.
He'll watch it back.
Brilliant.
He should watch his performance back.
No, he's been brilliant. Hats off to him.
I'm going to stir him up all day. Yeah, good weight, Joff.
Follow him down, mate. Draw a shot. Just pass is good.
Good weight there for Scotty.
Who's he going at now, Shorter?
Good weight, says Shorty. We had to disturb the head, so.
Rod, any bend. Any bend.
Ali's still riding him in.
Good shot.
What a shot from Rod.
Other the same, mate. A little bit less weight.
Hit the last. Spit that, you know.
Missed again.
And again, Rod, you're in, mate. Same bowl. Inside half of yours. You're perfect.
Ollie.
Hold, mate. Hold. Hold. Good shot again here.
Oh, great stuff, Rob Peterson.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Just Robin insult into the injury out.
Well, they've been like this most of the game, so.
No.
Great shots.
They've just been thoroughly dominant
Yeah, yep.
in this rink in particular, but obviously they've got 2 rinks doing the same thing, which makes your life exceptionally hard if you're Fitzroy. But I think you sort of mentioned it earlier, Fitzroy, like if you had to rate their season up to this point, you'd probably give them what, a B minus
Oh,
or
it's a
something
pass,
like that.
100%.
So they can't get too
Yeah.
disheartened. They've got to
Yep.
just get this one out of the memory as quick as possible, move on, look to the next game.
Wasn't far away there, Shorty.
And as is the way with Premier League Chris, it doesn't get that much easier for them. Victoria at Deer Park away next round, followed by Melbourne the week after.
Oh. So they play the top 2 teams the next 2 games. Wow.
So they can't dwell
Wow.
on this evening for too long.
All good, buddy.
Yeah.
Get on the inside of that black. Weight was pretty good.
What weight do you want, though?
I sort of like your weight. Sort of here. Get on the inside of him to run on.
Chris Clayton have got a couple of massive games as well. MCC next week for them. So they're just hovering just outside the 4. And then Mentone, which is always a fun game for Clayton.
Come on.
Shorty's close, he's not going to kill it, is he? Oh, he gets the jack through, 1 down. Oh. Oh, that's the way it goes.
Go on, Scotty.
And true to form, it's going to see this 21st end out right in front of the camera.
Yeah. Awesome game from Scotty. Very happy with his day's work.
Yeah, as they all will be in the Clayton rink on this one. Having a search up.
Good achieve.
That's good.
Probably holding a few ears on it.
Yeah. Yeah, 2 or 3.
Brilliant, Marcus.
16 all next door, last end. Simmons and McLaughlin. So we're going to get a result there. Well, we should get a result there.
Under the orange,
Here, mate.
Yeah, by the time we move the cameras, that one will be over. But what I'll do is I'll make sure Bowls Link's updated within 5 minutes of the game finishing.
Yeah.
I'll update it rink by rink as well as they finish. So just check straight on the Bowls Link. So the results: Brad Janat. Oh. Still down, I reckon.
Yeah, it's a good shot.
I'll shake hands on this one, Chris. There's Ali's last bowl. He's still riding him right to the end, mate. Jack.
Oh, he's given the shot away, has he? Yeah, he did. Gave the shot away.
He gave the shot away. So this one will finish 32-10, the way of Ali Forsyth and his crew. Clayton will wrap the win up here as well. The two rinks next door, sorry, are both tied. So McLaughlin's now 16 all. As mentioned, I'll update Bowls Link straight away, but we'll wrap this one up. Chris, thanks for joining us, buddy.
Thanks, Jimmy. Good luck
Great
tomorrow,
night.
everyone. I know with the weather, like it's important to stay hydrated. Be nice to each other.
Correct.
And stay safe. So.
All of that. Thanks to BCIB, our Metro Pennant partners, for all Metropolitan Pennant in Victoria. As always, thank you to Moama Bowls Club, who help power BVTV and all the live streaming that we bring you. Couldn't have happened without them. Again, thanks to Chris. We'll be back next Friday night with a bottom of the ladder clash between Richmond and Mentone. Huge implications either side for that. Me and you again in the hot seat, Chris.
Keen as, mate.
So we look forward to that. Enjoy your day tomorrow. Stay hydrated. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for sticking with it. Take care.